What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Saturday night, we got Tobuscus here.
What's up?
Might have some more people jump in. I invited a bunch of fucking people. We'll see who actually shows up, but it might just be me and Tobuscus. What's up, buddy?
Stuff's crashing. Hold on.
Stuff's crashing.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
You hear me good?
Tabs crashed. Yeah,
loud and clear. All right, bro. Yeah, dude. So we got Tobuscus back, friend of the show, big fan of Toby. How you been doing, dude? In general, you doing good?
Good. Fantastic.
Good?
I stayed up really late, and then I slept, and I just basically woke up 2 hours ago.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. You got about as fucked up of a schedule as I do, bro.
Well, I just, you get something you want to make. Let me tweet this. Should I tweet this?
Yeah, tweet it out. Let's get the peeps. Let's get the peeps going. If you go to the DMs I sent you, you should have a link to tweet to share the show.
Oh, I don't have my passcode.
Oh, well, too bad.
Let me check my phone. Maybe I do.
We can play this real quick. We're gonna get into the Shia LaBeouf, the adventures in Mardi Gras, which are pretty funny, man. Guys crashing out.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome. I actually read it because I was like, there's no way that he went in and he came back and went to a bar across the street. There's no friggin' way. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he got right back out, hit the street, got drunk, got in more bar fights. And he gets arrested and he's like, I didn't even hit anybody. And then there's like video of him coming out where he's just attacking everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with him, man. Like he had his little like Christian conversion, like he became a Catholic, and then now he seems to be completely like.
How do you spell your name? P-I-N-G-P. Okay, got it.
P-I-N-G-T-R-1-P.
Got it.
Remember, the one is next to the P.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't work because then the P at the beginning. Yeah.
Did it work? Yeah. P-I-N-G-T-R-1-P.
P-I-G-T-R-1-P. So yeah, before we went live, you were talking to me about
it's not finding it. There it is.
Okay. I was about to say maybe they shadow banned me, dude. Maybe X kicked me into the shadow realms. So yeah, we were talking about this. You said you posted this video earlier and you've been getting a lot of hates or threats.
Not a lot. I just got a couple ominous threats. Basically like one more time and you're done or something. So
the Nation of Islam, basically you're talking about one of their beliefs about white people.
Well, right? I wasn't even really saying like, I'm not saying that it's like retarded. I said it would be a cool video game and they should make it into a video game, but it's also literally saying that all white people were created like thousands of years ago by a wizard or something, a bioengineer or something from, the past with crazy technology who made white people to be evil. And I just think that, that's putting evil in DNA in people's heads, even like suggesting it. That's Hitler kind of did that. And they did the whole, like, you can't wash, like your DNA is dirty, so you can never be washed clean. That's why they cleansed and killed all these people. So planting that seed, that's like clearly an evil seed. It's not good.
You want to play the video?
Oh yeah.
Let's let the people see the vid.
Can't imagine getting to the passage in my holy book where it's like, and then a wizard made the white people. And I'll be like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
According to the Nation of Islam, the white race was created with an evil nature and were destined to rule over black people for a period of 6,000 years through the practice of tricknology, which ended in 1940.
Why is that not a video game? Can't imagine getting to the passage in my...
What was that? Trick what?
Tricknology, like technology, but trick.
So the white man has tricknology.
Yeah, they had it until 1914, and the white man used it. I guess they had the power to rule over the black man, and for 6,000 years, because of Yaqub created the white race, and he, to enslave them or something. But then it's like, okay, well, all right. So looking at it from today's standpoint, none of them are pointing out that everybody has European DNA. 90% of black people do, like 100% of a couple, several groups, not 100%, but basically 100%.
Yeah.
Have European DNA. So if you have a little bit of evil DNA, is that okay with God? I mean, he doesn't like evil, right? So no.
This is the Nation of Islam. This is which is like a little different than old school Islam, right?
Islam, this is from what I read. This is all anything I say, just assume it's wrong. But Islam denounced them a long time ago, something like that, and their membership shrunk from 500,000 to 50,000. So, yeah, it's
And
not
this
like
is the one, Louis
Islam.
Farrakhan.
It's in
right?
the name, so it
This
is
is-
probably offensive. I thought it was the same thing at first.
Yeah, yeah. So it's Louis Farrakhan, I think, is the guy who runs Nation of Islam.
I
And
mean,
they're like-
it's
kind of
like
like a black
having your
American.
own religion. There's kind of a draw to it.
I mean, it's just weird. Like, if we're all against like white people behaving in this way and having this like white power ideology, why are we okay when other races do it? It's like it's just kind of weird, right? So why have you been diving
Yeah.
down this rabbit hole? What got you diving down this?
What got me down it? Oh, I just some video popped up on X, and so it was that guy. He's blowing up. I forget what his name is, but he was. It's very offensive what he was doing. He's doing every day. He was refuting Black history stuff, but he's just he puts it together so well, and you're like, dude, really? And so I was believing it. So then I followed him, and he posted something about that, and I looked into it, and I was like, dude, that everyone should be on board with at least giving a second look at the group that believes God said 95% of America is evil and destined to die. It's just not, you can't really be subtle about that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of crazy religious shit. You know what I mean? When you look deep into it. I mean,
I'm
we
trying
got
to find
Scientologists, they're fucking crazy.
Yeah, I haven't read their stuff at all, but none of that stuff. Yeah, so some of the stuff got out about the aliens, but nothing got out about like them wanting to exterminate everybody with DNA, certain DNA. I mean, unless it did,
Well, I mean,
just
yeah,
it's out of my head.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
No, you're right.
My hair looks terrible.
That's another level of
I was
crazy.
gonna wear an awesome hat, and that's failed.
Yeah.
Failed.
Well, the headphones, bro. The headphones get in the way. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. That's a video you put out today, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just did it as a camera test, and I did it because it's such a cool story.
Yeah.
It was like I read the story, it's and the friggin' technology is such a cool word. It's like something I would, it's hilarious.
We got to steal that technology.
Technology.
We do have a lot of technology going on these days, bro. What do you think about all this AI shit? You getting into it? You making videos with AI now?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, so that had a couple clips in it, but that's from Grok.
Yeah.
Grok's free, and Grok's okay.
How do you make video with Grok? You got to go to Grok's actual, because I always do it through X when I use Grok.
You go through the app. I'm gonna keep fixing my hair like a woman.
You look good, brother. You look good. You look
I need a
better than
haircut, bro.
me, yeah, so do I.
Yeah, so
this is what intelligent geniuses do. We take forever to get haircuts, bro. This just comes with the territory.
Hair. I mean, it would take me 5 minutes. I can do it during the stream.
If I cut my own hair, I will look fucking retarded. I just let it grow.
Practice.
I don't know. I don't know how the fuck. Like I can shave my head. That's the only thing I can do myself.
Well, yeah, that's what I do. But with a long, thing, extension thing. I've been cutting my own hair since I was like 8.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta teach me, man. Teach me the ways. Thank you, Spock, for the 20.
It's easy,
brother. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm always worried I'm gonna fuck it up because I'm
shaving it bald.
I'll end up looking like a skinhead afterwards because I'll have to shave it to fix whatever mistake I made.
Mm-hmm.
So what else has been going on with you, man?
I was writing some speeches, some like presidential speeches, just to deliver, just for myself.
Yeah, weren't you just reading me a speech a little while ago?
Oh yeah, well that's sort of like I guess it's like I'm just trying to communicate a thought.
You want to?
But it's just talking about the whole idea of like.
I thought it was pretty interesting.
I responded to him and I said something I liked a lot, but I don't even want to go back and look at his comment because I don't know. There's probably a lot of hate on there. Maybe not.
Well, what's the comment? I mean, what are you talking about? What comment?
Oh, the threats or whatever. I just don't want to look at them.
Okay,
because I said something that I think was a good response to him, but I think they're kind of maybe dishonest, and so they'll just manipulate it.
What was the threat, though? I'm not following you. Who sent you a threat and explain?
Somebody that was like, you're on thin ice, basically, for that video.
For that Nation of Islam video.
Yeah.
that
where
was
I
are you-
basically called the ancient dude a wizard, and I was like, yeah, just imagine me reading a book and being like, oh, on this page,
yeah.
the wizard creates the white man, with it just it's a big thing to take on. Obviously, no one cares if you make fun of most religions like Christianity at all. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like, yeah, we get it. It's not like it's fun to you have to make fun of things when you're trying to figure out what you even think. I mean, of course you're going to not believe everything immediately, but something like everyone in the country is literally evil in their DNA. That's what I wanted to point out. It's like you don't realize that DNA is the reason they're saying that, and that's in most of the people. Like it said, 85 to 95% of the people in America.
But that's kind of in line with woke culture. I mean, woke culture, I mean, they may not put it that way, but what do you think like white privilege is? And it's the same thing, man. It's like we're all guilty because some white dude had a slave 300 years ago. Let's forget about Africa starting
Well,
the
yeah,
slave.
well, the
Forget about
whole
all that. One white dude had a slave, so
I think that whole thing
every
is,
white person's guilty now.
it's like I don't know. It's just maybe it's fun for them to
Destroying
to play with
society.
people and to destroy and use other people, mind control them to
Mhm.
cast these spells through the media. It's literally magic. Like I remember the first time I heard Black Lives Matter, and I was like, oh, dude. And I went to go make a video and I started recording it, and it was a video basically to the elites.
Yeah.
I was just making imagining that they did it on purpose, and they did. But I recorded this video and then lightning struck my house and destroyed my computer. And so I was like, they're gonna kill me. It was a good video, but I could still make it. But it's basically like the elites are sitting around and the guy's like, I meet with them, right? Or no. It's the video is like for elite eyes only. And I'm like, all right, no, seriously, leave if you're not an elite. Seriously, get out. I can't even start talking till you do. Okay. Go. I know you're not even go. Seriously, go. Right. I do it for a while. And then after that, I'm like, okay, they're gone. I just want to tell you guys that joke you told today. Oh my God. So funny. Black Lives Matter. Oh my God. It's hilarious. That is a joke to them. Because
Yeah.
it's, let's say that you have people say, I mean, first of all, when you say one group of lives matter, it means the other one on the opposite side is not getting said to have mattered, right? So at first you're like, oh yeah, but you're right. They do matter, of course. But you don't say one group matters.
Yeah.
It's because the opposite is also in there.
Yeah. Like Martin Luther King would have said, maybe he would have said Black Lives Matter, but he would have also said what all of us say, which is, of course, because all lives matter.
Right. And then I saw a lady get shot in the face for saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that became racist, right? Yeah. That was like the biggest fucking gaslighting thing ever.
Racism it's another one of those brilliant wordplay spells. Like I think, they come up with words to use. It's like racism. It's not possible. If someone saves your life, that's of a race that you hate. I mean, you're not going to hate the person because it has nothing to do with their race. It's who they are. That's why you like them or not. And then, but they make it seem like, well, if you stand against people murdering people or whatever, pedophiles or whatever, and you're like, oh, you hate this group. And you're like, no. I just hate the couple people. It's not a massive number. But we should have already gotten rid of these guys. The people on the street shooting people in the back of the head, random people, like, okay, that guy gone immediately.
Well,
you're dead. This dude's dead. Get rid of him. At least get rid of him. At least ship him to some, sell him to some country. Yeah. Once you murder somebody, your life isn't really.
I agree.
You can argue, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah. No, I mean, when you talk about what their goal is, it does seem to be because you're talking about Nation of Islam. Like for me, I'm kind of worried about like communism. And is Nation of Islam kind of are they like far left woke like commies? Because like I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is
Louis Farrakhan was like kind of saying nice things about Trump, and then he got banned off the entire internet.
Yeah, I mean maybe they're fine. Maybe this passage that I read. No, he held it up. He actually said recently Farrakhan did say that he's like, yeah, I stand behind it. He definitely invented the white race, and then their DNA is literally evil in the eyes of God, and God has, he wishes destruction for them, which is exactly what I would say if I was trying to take over a country. Just be like, oh yeah, the race in your country, like, oh, this race that everybody hates now, but is also in everyone else. Yeah, we got to exterminate that race. Ooh, sorry, it's in everybody. And they can get rid of the West, get rid of freedom, get rid of the annoying people that are like Epstein's Island. They're like, freedom of speech has got to be annoying.
Yeah, when you're
It is
trying to
annoying. There's a
maintain
lot of
power.
It's nice to have it. It's fun to have it, but it's like, shut up.
Everybody, pull this as Yakub, right? This is the one who.
Yeah, Yakub is the wizard.
Let me pull
or the bioengineer.
You got me interested. Hold on.
He's the evil guy, I think, right?
Yeah, well, this is what Grok says about it. Let's see. Let's add this here.
The evil father, the father of the white race, but he's a evil guy. That Nation of Islam was saying.
Yes, the Nation of Islam teaches that a scientist named Yakub, sometimes spelled Yakub or Yakub, created the white race. This is a core element of their doctrine, originating from teachings of Walid Fard Muhammad, the founder, and elaborated by Elijah Muhammad. Yakub was a brilliant black scientist born near Mecca around 6,600 years ago. Okay, he wasn't a wizard. He was a black scientist. He discovered the germ. Go ahead, Toby.
Yeah, so I guess if we had a civilization back then that was better than what we have now, and then something happened and it was all destroyed.
Well, white people destroyed it. I'm sure that's part of their myth here.
White people destroyed it and lost the technology to do the genome stuff.
He discovered the germ or genetic principles in black people, identifying dominant black traits and recessive lighter ones. Described as brown germ leading to lighter shades. It sounds like some racist. I mean, this is not my belief. YouTube algorithm gods who monitor every word that comes out. I'm reading what
600 years after 600 years, the white race was created. I mean, how do they know about this, or how do they find out about this? Do they find a secret document that the entire world didn't also read? Just these guys read the.
Yeah, it says exiled to an island often called Patmos or Pelan, he conducted a 600-year process of selective breeding to produce lighter-skinned people. Oh, so we were like we're basically like a Labrador, or like some sort of dog that's like.
And so is it evil because they were specifically bred? Is that what it means?
Selective breeding, like you would do to.
And they also dogs. Do they also think dogs are evil?
They do, don't they? By the way, they better not.
I know they think they're unclean. I don't know if they think.
I'll go to war. America will go to war over our dogs. I hope they know that. Like this is not a funny
and most Muslims don't.
Over the dogs.
Most Muslims would. Okay, they're not allowed to turn on, I guess, their religion, but I think the American Muslims are pretty cool.
Yeah. I know a whole bunch of them, man.
They're cool, and they work, and
it's always the thing is like you get sketched out when you have like a bunch of people, and then you don't know if their loyalty is to the country they're in.
Yeah.
Over
I know
their little in-group preference and religion.
That's what's brilliant about all of it, is that every religion has this little thing that you can point to be like, well, hold on. So you're allowed to lie if it's in the greater good of the overall religion to your, non-believers. No. And then you're like, well, now I can never trust anything they say. Then that's what you would tell people if you wanted to start a war, civil war, break up relations big time.
Yeah, I do think they're trying to destroy the fabric of society so that they can, I don't know, rebuild it. I don't know if it's I sure seems like
it's time. It's literally time to do, like, it's horrible, but I don't know why it's time. But have you heard, did I tell you about the fate of empires, that essay, or did I send it to you?
Give me 1 second. We'll go over that. Nephilim Desquad with $5 says, Ping, what's up, my N-word? Hey, didn't Shia say that his dad was in the biker gang, the Mongols? Was Shia's in a biker gang?
Who was?
I didn't know that. I know that he made a movie where he made his dad look terrible and it was all a lie. And he apologized. Like he just made up a bunch of terrible shit about his dad. So he
Who are you talking about?
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's Paco. Thank you for the 1999. Scientology for noir people. Scientology for, yeah. Gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah, it is like Scientology. I was thinking that. I mean,
And
it's
what were
the
you-
alien stuff.
yeah, it is a little crazy. But what were you saying before I cut you off there?
Uh, I wasn't going anywhere. I don't think.
Yeah, you said something about I don't know. I already forgot. Let me see.
I don't remember.
So this process, the process of selective breeding, done over 600-year process, progressively created brown, red/yellow, and finally pale white people.
Hmm.
So essentially, yeah, like their race is like the legitimate human race, and we're all a bunch of like, mutts or whatever the
Mutts
fuck.
that
I,
need
I
to be
don't know.
exterminated.
The white race was portrayed as inherently mischievous or devilish, destined to rule for 6,000 years through deception,
I mean,
technology.
I
You're
wouldn't
right
blame
about
people for
it.
thinking that. Not after the past couple years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, the most evil people on the planet all had a cool club on an island. I mean, we don't even know still. I haven't looked at the files too much, but yeah, it's easy for people to believe this stuff now because they're like, oh, maybe all the white people are in on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are a lot of people that are just indoctrinated into this. I mean, it fits perfectly into the woke like view on race,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly. Look at
yeah.
someone, judge them by their race. That's why everybody's going after like Jews, like, oh, all of you Jews are the same. You're like,
Yeah.
dude, do you not know any people that are alive and then you knew they were Jewish, but you didn't even think about it at all because it wasn't on the news?
The internet's out of control, Toby. You can't really take.
Exactly.
I don't know how much the internet is a true representation of like how people really think and feel. I don't know.
But
It seems
it's horrible. It's very exhausting because you try
Yeah.
to respond in good faith and yeah, you're not usually getting that back. But it's still you have to. It's literally you have to push the ball up the hill over and
Yeah.
over. I mean, most people disagree with me. Most people are like, yeah, just don't interact. I'm like, no. I have to talk just whenever I can. And sometimes it's just say fuck you. But a lot of times I try to explain it just in case, like they mean well, and it's never convinced anyone.
Yeah.
Not one time.
Yeah, you're not going to win on the internet. Like
They'll come back years later and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
People
like,
are
that's
not
all right, no problem.
Approaching in good faith. They're just trying to win, and it's now like,
yeah,
you're old enough like me, Toby. You remember the early internet where people were really on there to actually like talk.
Yeah,
and
everybody was nice. I mean,
yeah, it was a different mind. Now everybody's just there to grift and make money. It's all become business.
It's ever since YouTube monetized drama and then didn't pull those reins back, they left it going. And they're like, oh yeah, well, people love drama. I'll be like, yeah, they love a lot of things if you put it in front of them.
And it's one of the few things you can do anymore. Like, what happened to comedy? Oh yeah, it's all demonetized.
Yeah, I make comedy videos, and when I post them, no one cares. But I mean, I don't watch comedy either. Like I watch freaking drama because I'm like, well, where are the aliens?
You think about it from this like conspiracy point of view, like it makes sense that they'd want to shut down comedy, doesn't it?
Yeah, they want to shut down comedy because
that's the biggest thing, like to make fun of the powers that be, and they shut that down because there is a thing there on YouTube where there was a period, you remember it was your part of your golden age, and you had Frank, PewDiePie, you had a lot of like most of the most popular people were like kind of comedy in a way, right? It fell under that like comedy.
Gaming. I mean, but me and people, we were doing gaming stuff. But when I was doing back in that day, it was so fun because no one had done gaming. And then I did a couple, after. I wasn't really one of the first, but the first horrible gamer that just sucked at playing video games. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to be good. I just want to have fun. And then I was one of the first. Scene Enters was pretty good. He was cool.
Yeah.
All those guys they're so cool. But now it's like 50-50 chance that they're weird.
That they're weird?
That they're weird. Yeah, that they're like promoting very strange things that I would never expect a human to promote just because the entire world is also doing that.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's doing what they got to do. Whatever the trends are, whatever gets the views, everybody just follows, man.
I know, but that's just sabotaging the planet and humanity. It's the worst thing ever. I mean, you can't like That's like cursing yourself and everyone around you if you know it's wrong.
Yeah, but I think they wanted this setup because think about it, the old school system was like you followed people and then you got their content. And then it switched to the For You feeds. You know, on YouTube, they don't call it For You, but your homepage. And everybody fights just to get in front of their own followers. And if you don't play that game, you don't even get in front of your own followers.
I know. Yeah. It's like it doesn't make any sense at all, but no one really pushed for it at all.
It makes sense if you're nefarious as fuck.
Right. But it just doesn't make sense in a fair society. You know, it's not it's not fair. Like if you order a subscription to a magazine, it comes to your house every week or whatever. It doesn't just you don't have to dig through ones you don't even subscribe to get to it. You will never see it again. I mean, you should have to.
We allowed a middleman to manage our magazine subscriptions, and that middleman just took over and said, actually, we control who's going to get your magazine because we have some algorithm.
They get a lot of money for selling certain magazines.
That can measure how many pages they read and how long it takes them to read it. And then we're going to make, so we control that now because we know more than you. And it's, like if there was a third party company that magazines went through to like hook them up with customers that did that to magazines, you know, there'd be a lawsuit like the next day. That shit would be, but YouTube, they get to act like gods essentially, you know, Alphabet.
Yeah. And it's like every little baby step where you trick somebody into making the wrong decision. And at the end of the road, it's like, damn, how far off are we now? But you should be able to subscribe to who you want to subscribe to and then see them. But the fact that like the people I was subscribed to, none of their stuff would come up on my feed ever.
Yeah, same thing here, dude.
You have to go to their page and you're like, that's insane. Like I click subscribe and you have to count on me to click unsubscribe if I don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah.
But there's so much new content that we got to make sure you see all of it.
Yeah, but there is a good argument that they fall back on that unfortunately is a good argument.
It is a good argument.
There's still the subscriptions right there. You click on subscriptions and you get all your subscriptions in chronological order and nobody uses it. Nobody clicks on the fucking subscription. They just go to the homepage and they want the slop.
You're right. That's that one extra couple seconds. The extra page load is an infinite amount of time. Nobody wants to do that.
But it allows
well, here's already 15 thumbnails. I could just click one of these.
And it's crazy.
Click a word, like who wants to click on the word subscriptions? It sounds like a fee.
That's the other part of the internet that's been destroyed is just like the capturing of the entire audience by just like a handful of platforms. Instead of hundreds upon hundreds and thousands of websites that everybody goes to, you know what I mean?
It's all having all those websites.
It's all just Facebook.
Very few websites.
IG.
Exist.
Yeah. No, just there to like promote comedy tours and shit. Click on my website, my tickets to my stand-up show.
I wonder why it's like so. YouTube is so big and cool, and it's the monopolies. I think they're like afraid for their lives sometimes. Because this whole thing became political, and then Rumble comes in, and then what Gab did he like? What happened? His business was, or was it Parler? What happened?
Yeah, there was a few that got fucked because they got kicked.
All this lawfare happens. Yeah,
off the app stores. That's a death sentence.
Yeah.
Rumble's doing good. Again,
are they?
Yeah, I mean, I think as good as you can do in this environment where.
I feel like they are in the same kind of chokehold where they can't do anything in the same way. Like their ads are terrible. Have you seen their ads? They haven't.
I don't really use Rumble to be honest, but
the ads haven't really gotten an upgrade unless I'm wrong. Unless they just did it.
When I talk about they're doing good, I'm talking about my experience with like Odyssey and BitChute, all the other.
Yeah,
they're definitely doing better than all the other ones,
Yeah. Odyssey, there's a lot. There's Blip. Yeah. Blip was amazing. Blip was so cool. It was the best looking website out there with the best quality, and they had scheduled uploads before anybody else, and you could do it through to YouTube.
Yeah,
it was so cool. I would record like 30 videos in a day, schedule all of them for a month.
Yeah,
I mean now you can do that anyways, but not for years.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, with Rumble, an algorithm would help it, right? So, like, there's a balance to be made there where, like, the algorithms are great, but
what do you mean?
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Like, why I don't post on Rumble because, like, if you don't end up on the front page,
you don't. Yeah, they have to feature you directly.
Yeah, you don't exist, right? Mm-hmm. They don't have like a for you. They don't have a system like YouTube that will like find people that are interested in what you're already doing and give it a shot in front of them. You know.
YouTube was so cool back in the day. They would feature
Well, they still do
cool
it to
stuff.
new channels all the time. It's just old channels like ours. We just whatever the algorithm just got too much baggage, and the algorithm's just like, nope. There's too
Well,
much.
if you really want to
shit.
succeed and you really want to go for it, I mean, I've seen this work a lot. Like you just have to make a new channel.
Yeah, you start a new channel every like 3 years, and then
Start a new channel, and then kill the schedule. Just absolutely dominate. Never miss a week or a day, whatever it is.
Yeah,
and and they'll feature you for the first month for being new. And now you can look different because you can just have Unreal. So you could just have the Unreal, use the Unreal Engine to create a 3D model and be like, whoa, and then you're like, whoa, who's this guy? I've never seen this guy.
That's the new thing. These like avatars.
Yeah.
Like you saw iDubbbz now. You seen iDubbbz doing the dragon?
No, I haven't seen any of that. That's cool. Good. So he's actually doing it. Because
there's a lot of
that's a path.
That's gonna be I mean, the burnt peanut's the biggest thing in the world now. So a lot of people are gonna start copying that. Everybody's gonna be an AI fucking avatar.
I love Burnt Peanut. He's hilarious. He's that's exactly what I would do. And that's how I did Minecraft. That's exactly what I would do.
That's the future, Toby.
I know I could do it.
You got to become a character, and
I just have to do that part of it, and it's fine. It would be fun. It would be fun.
Yeah, it's acting.
It's just that on top of everything else that's going on constantly in the world. It does make it like it's like I want to win. I want us to win against the forces of evil for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
don't hold your breath, brother. Just try to make your life personally as good as you can, and hope for the best.
I mean, dude, I've already screwed up so many times. There's just so much stuff that just gets in the way.
Life will do that, but it finds way to make things,
especially at our age. We got family stuff going on, problems.
So are you a fan of Shia LaBeouf?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, you're a fan of Shia?
Of course. Well, he did Even Stevens. He's hilarious.
Which one's Even Stevens?
Amazing Nickelodeon or some Disney show or whatever. But he was super funny, so it was actually good.
Yeah. So when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's part of his issue is I'm trying to add this shit to the screen here. For some reason I won't add it. I wonder, there's a lot of child actors.
Child star, yeah. Child star messes with your head.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
He seemed to come out all right.
Yeah, he's it just took him a while, but yeah, that's to be expected. But yeah, he's in something now. But then he tweeted, what was it, 4 years ago? He was like, Rami Malek eats babies. I was like, oh God. No.
Not you, Macaulay. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, dude. I'm from that time frame. Like, he was a big deal for us kids. I don't know what it is. Like, we just fucking identified with him over Home Alone. Everybody fucking loved him.
Yeah,
and, he was just. He was just.
He was good. He was great actor as a kid.
Yeah. No, I remember Home Alone, and then I remember the one where I think My Girl, where he dies, he gets stung by bees.
Oh my God, I remember that.
I remember being sad.
Oh my God, that hurt.
It's like Macaulay Culkin died, bro. As a kid, like I took it too seriously. I was sad the whole fucking day.
So AI stuff. What are you doing with AI stuff? Or are you gonna do a Burnt Peanut? What are you doing?
I mean, if I ever do characters, I might do it just as a sketch or a bit, just to fuck around. But it's gotten so good now, but it's frustrating because every time I dive in, I end up spending a bunch of money on like, is this one good? Is that one good? Like, I just want to know which one is the one, and not have to keep wasting money and then having to buy more credits and more credits. And then it's like, yeah, it's great, but I have this specific idea and it only can halfway do it. So I got to do 1,000 generations to get it even close to, you know what I mean? So it's still like,
yeah, it's like a fun little thing to do, but it's not like you're really developing a skill.
Yeah, no, like a lot of the prompts I'm seeing with C Dance, there is a skill to it. But a lot of the shit with C Dance is people just putting in real simple prompts like create action film. They'll give it like a still frame and be like an action scene a la Matrix or whatever, and it just runs with it. And it's like, okay, that's cool, but that's not how. I mean, I want to make a movie, so I see it like for special effects, it can be very useful. But we'll see. I don't know. I got to get C Dance and fuck with that shit. It's always some new shit that costs money that I'm like,
I haven't tried C Dance. I know that one's like $20 a month or something. I mean, it's like Yeah, it could be way worse. Like
Yeah,
Elon's charging $500 a month for some of
unlimited.
the Groks.
Well, that's the thing. You need to have like unlimited generations, and that's usually fucking super expensive. You know, if you really want to create a project, you got to like cut out so many fucking generations to get
How many
something to
is
work.
it? Let me look.
I don't know. Usually they cut you off at a certain amount. And then it's like 150 unlimited a month.
Oh, seeddance.com is for sale for 3.6 million. They didn't get it yet. They're at nim.video.
Not Seed Dance. Seed Dance. And it's under
No,
it's
same
hard
thing.
to,
It's spelled
it's hard
the
to
same.
it's hard to find the website too. Like
I know that's what I'm saying. It's
I tried to get
nim.video.
there, and then it was,
Seeddance
like,
is
not
for
even-
sale for 3 million because they
It's like-
they don't have it yet.
It's not even available. Like I don't know if they've made it available to public yet, but
What?
Seed Dance. Every time I've tried to get there, I couldn't get access to it.
Oh. I'm
And
an
it-
idiot. Well,
from what I-
hold on. Oh no, seeddance.ai.
And from what I understand, like it was
Right?
a limited launch for people that were already in line, and it's like
Is it seeddance.ai?
I don't know, dude. I forgot the name of all that shit.
Because everything's got its own series of scam websites
Yeah.
attached to it that you can spend $500 on,
Yeah,
and they pay money on the Google marketing to get to the top. So you're like, oh, this is supposed to be the right one, and it's not.
yeah. So you've been following what's going on with Shia? His little crash out.
Oh, no, but I'm aware of some of it. I mean,
Yeah.
I read some of it. He went in and called people. Yeah, I retweeted TMZ because TMZ said he hurled a gay slur at everyone in there, and I was like,
I don't
oh,
even know-
TMZ out here calling a slur gay.
I don't even know if that's true, and that's wild. If like the
Wow, if
if
all
they're
of
gonna
them said
turn
it,
on, they're gonna turn on Shia now because Shia was like, remember he was the "He Will Not Divide Us" guy. You don't remember "He Will Not Divide Us"?
no, what is that? Just explain it.
Okay, remember when Shia did that little
Motivational speech thing? No.
where he would set up a camera. It started in New York where he'd set up a camera and people would just stand in front of the camera saying, "He will not divide us. He will not divide
I
us."
kind of remember that. I never saw that.
And then it kept getting trolled, and he got arrested because he attacked one of the trolls. And then they kept having to move the flag, and like 4chan would find the flag. Dude, you need to go dive down that rabbit hole.
He will not divide us. What are they chanting about? Was it Trump?
That was because when Trump got elected. So I'm saying, like, they're turning on him now.
Wouldn't that be nice if he didn't divide us?
Well, there was no choice. He wasn't trying to divide us. It was
He
them
could
trying
just
to
not divide us by everyone agreeing with him
or just like accepting you lost and like, okay, he's president, and
and going with it for a couple of years. And
maybe
then
the next election we'll
it's only
win
4
back.
years.
No, I mean,
like-
they can't have that.
It's like
They
what
can't have that.
you could let him try, but it'll work.
Now, I think the issue,
And
dude,
then they'll really hate it if it worked.
and I know people that hate Trump are going to think this is stupid, but I think Trump was actually outside of the normal system of how they choose their presidents.
Maybe.
Right? Like it was supposed to be Jeb Bush versus Hillary Clinton. That was like the elite's choice for our next two options: Jeb Bush, Hillary Clinton. And and
maybe.
then Trump came in and just fucking kind of did what nobody thought could be done at that time, which was win, even though all of the media was against him. Because usually the media could just shit on any candidate and destroy them.
Dude, it
And,
got so bad where I was like, maybe they know that they're just going to go so hard at him and then they'll still want him to win just to make us really believe that he's a real candidate. But
that's another level of,
Yeah, I don't think most people would go.
I think he was just outside the system.
But he got shot in the right side of the head.
Well, that was fake too.
And recovered from it. Well,
that was fake.
But it's still, he
I don't believe that,
appears to have suffered a mortal head wound and then miraculously recovered. You're like, oh, that's in the Bible. I mean, whether you do it on purpose or not, it's probably not good if you do it on purpose.
So a lot of the right wing is trying to take up the Shia LaBeouf mantle as if he's some sort of right wing hero now. Which,
I didn't hear him say anything after. I have no idea.
Yeah, so this is some of the spin they put into. We'll watch the clips as well in case you missed it. So Shia LaBeouf called a bar room full of woke men homosexuals. I don't even know if I believe this, but isn't that really funny if it is? Because again, he's this woke far left guy, this virtue signaling guy. Bailed himself out of jail. Now he's returned to the bar across
cool,
the street.
though, and it's nice that even it looks cool. I think even the left would think that it's cool.
No,
to get in a bar fight and call everyone homosexuals.
No,
it's just something to do. And he's like an Irish dude who's drunk. We're like, yeah, that's what Pretty
Yeah.
famous for what they do.
I mean, the good old boys will feel that way, but not the left. They're going to use that.
I hear you, but I feel like there's a
virtue
point to
signal.
where they're trying to tip the scales right now. They want it to have more masculinity in the left and more things that are necessary for survival, because it's just to tip the scales back. I mean, they could literally just change their policies and win, and
Well, I think that's what Stephen A. is going to attempt to do. Stephen A. Smith going to attempt to bring back the moderate Democrat platform of being like pro actual border enforcement, pro tax cuts.
Is he shady checkered past though? Hasn't he done been, or is he just a talking head usually?
Stephen A. Smith, I don't know any controversy other than like
not controversy. I mean like him standing for things that I didn't like.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but he's sounding like a 1990s Democrat. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Which would win.
I mean, I hope that would be great.
A lot of the liberals who actually are voting for Trump, who are kind of upset with Trump now. So if the Democrats bring out a moderate candidate, they could, and it'd be good for the country. To me, like
I would love it. I would love.
Yeah,
I would
to
love
see the Democrats moderate.
Because like they're not mostly honest. They're mostly all dishonest.
Yeah,
and they're only going to be honest for a couple minutes.
So clearly, Shia is, when they say Shia, when they say his name, they say it with an L, but there's no L in his name. It's Shia. But I hear people saying Shia all the time, and I start saying Shia.
Shia.
Yeah. It's Shia LaBeouf. So yeah, so he went to Mardi Gras. Clearly, he's back and drinking, and he's just getting in all kinds of bar fights, bro.
I wonder why. One of them. I know him well from, he was in recovery for a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he because this was like 6 years ago, but then it's like, dude, the whole world has fallen apart. But yeah, he's posted pictures of him at Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I got the wrong one on screen here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so the right thinks he's like being based. I don't think he is. I think he's one of these guys. I mean, we all know him. People that they drink and they just get violent. Like there are certain characters that just should not be around alcohol.
Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, some of these guys.
That's him on the ground right there. And that black guy keeps off on him.
That scared me, dude. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it could turn pretty ugly, right?
Yeah, I mean, it just takes another drunk person. That guy sucks.
Yeah, I know. I said so too. This is the first clip I saw, and I was kind of on Shia's side. But just wait till you see all the clips, and you'll understand Shia is the problem here. Okay, right here it looks like no, it's Shia's getting beat up by the crowd. No. This is a crowd responding to Shia trying to attack the entire crowd. Like he was on the street like trying to fight anybody that would step up to him. Now who knows why it got there, but it sure seems like Shia is the common denominator here. Let's keep playing this.
Yeah, he might have some angry stuff like Mel Gibson did back in the day.
Yeah, it's the booze, bro. It's the booze.
The booze plus other stuff.
Hey, yeah, that's enough. You ain't broken.
Yeah, he just wanted to keep fighting. Then this guy right here looking like a goth. I think that's Luigi. I think there's another scene where he tries to attack that guy. Here's him in the bar just staring people down.
Why?
This has become a meme because it's just so creepy. He's just going into bars and basically he's by himself too in Mardi Gras. Like he's not with his boys. So he's just going into bars and getting into confrontations with just random people, dude. We have a 1990s Democrat for president right now.
I've never seen that.
Spocko's right. We do have a 1990s Democrat for president right now. Because that's what happened to the classic liberal of the 1990s is they became moderate Republicans and voted for Trump. But the Democrats can win them back.
Yeah, literally, because the liberals were on the right, are on the right now. But if left becomes like more reasonable, it's possible.
Yeah,
it's just
Stephen A. Smith is trying to, and he's got the star power. He could do something. Thank you for the super chat, Spocko. Links are in the description, guys. If you want to support the show, please smash the thumbs up. Help this get out there. YouTube's being stingy sharing this one today. Let me get this back on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's probably because we rescheduled a couple times. Who knows?
Oh,
Or
that
because
sucks.
I didn't have a good clickbait angle for this episode. That's mostly what it is. I'm clickbaiting off Shia LaBeouf, and it's kind of old news by this point.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen this shit. But yeah, so
Just-
it's just
Just
awkward.
title it "You Won't Believe This" or
Yeah,
"This
I
is
know.
This is horrible for
It's
humanity."
happening. It's happening.
Every freaking title. Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, but then like at a certain point, there are going to be millions
This
of videos.
changes everything. I hate those titles.
Imagine that, like you have thousands of videos and like 50% of them have the same title.
I mean, it's like it's literally a machine that they made that has to be fed in the proper way, like you were saying.
So yeah, Shia's getting it's getting a little weird. It's getting a little weird. So you get an idea. So this is before, a lot of this is out of order. This is before the clip we saw where the giant black bouncer dude was smacking him around. This is him trying to like fight people. You can see he is like nearly blackout drunk. This is what's going on. He's going out there, getting drunk, and just like starting fights. Just typical drunken, retarded behavior, dude.
And he hasn't talked to anybody?
I don't think so. Well, yeah, I think we got some clips afterward. He said a few things, but not much.
How long is Mardi Gras? That'll stop it.
What is it, like a week?
Let's go.
I'm not a party guy, bro. You won't find me. You won't catch me dead anywhere with this many people.
It's fun. You just go walk around and start fights.
Yeah, well, I mean, there might be a point where I crash out so hard in my life that this might seem reasonable. Well, let's just go to Mardi Gras, get drunk, and start fights all day. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of worried about him, to be honest. This sort of seems like a cry for help, because apparently he's with this chick who he had a daughter with, Rose or something. I forget her name, and they just got divorced.
Okay,
or separated. So wow, I think this is a cry for help.
That's terrible. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the worst, dude.
Yeah, especially when you got a kid involved, and maybe she was what made him, because he seemed to like he had a few little instances here or there, but it was nothing major. He kind of was just quiet and making movies again. And I think that was the time he was with this chick, and then they had a kid, and maybe he was trying to get his life right, and then she's like, "Fuck you, I'm gone." Takes the kid, and now he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go get drunk and get in bar fights. What do I have to? What do I care anymore?" You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of situation that could be a catalyst for a dude to do something like this.
Yeah, it's always a woman's fault, really.
Yeah, exactly. Every time.
I don't know.
So here's him talking to the police, saying like, I never touched anybody. I've never touched anybody. And I mean, the video footage, we'll see. That's absolutely not true. So he said, I never would touch nobody.
Touch nobody in my whole life.
I don't know. I think he's getting drunk, and then there might be like legitimately people that are like trying to press his buttons. And because he's so drunk, he's not able to just like not care. He starts wanting to fight him.
Call you back in a little bit.
This one is after he got arrested. This was his statement after he got arrested, Toby. He got out of jail, took his paperwork, and danced in the street with his paperwork.
Oh, hello, hi. Are you a famous person?
No.
No? Are you? It was nice to see you. Did you get out of 7 Locks today?
Yeah.
What?
I heard you got out of the situation today. There's some crazy racist protesters. Fuck them. I hate those guys. Sorry for telling these J's. Yeah. Well, you have a good rest of your day, man. Nice to
That's another one. He kind of comes across as a dick, doesn't he?
I don't know. No, he's not. But
I think he is.
Right
Toby.
there, did he? No, I don't think he is. But right there, he just seemed like he was drunk, wasted.
Yeah. Like he's just.
No, he's when he's present, he's good. But yeah, he has to operate on a different level, when you walk around, and
Well, this is him being a nice guy. Apparently, he found some artists out there that he really likes.
Bro,
What's that? This is the video first.
hey, you? Oh my! Whoa, this is not a joke.
Yeah,
you're really special, man.
I think he's crying over the art, Toby.
Yeah. He's trying to deal with the catastrophe of being Shia LaBeouf, walking around, and everybody just wants to like be like, "Hi, see, I was there, and I got him to talk." I'm like, oh,
yeah. There's also people that would like to get punched by him so they can get a lawsuit too.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And the ladies also, yeah, dude, it's a whole war
What do
zone.
What do you think about the art?
I would have done the same thing. It's cool. I would have said the same thing.
Is it that good though?
Would I put it on my wall? No.
That tells me all I need to know.
But so
that tells me all I need to know, bro.
Heard that.
Hey, God loves you. You're super blessed. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sir. Yes, sir.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see it's like high, it's good quality, like, but yeah, it's not art I would put on my wall.
It looks cool, but yeah, I wouldn't put it on the wall.
Yeah, no, that's not going on my wall. Yeah, I noticed a trend. If it's black dudes, he's really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
That could be part of the whole American programming.
Here's another Shia LaBeouf gets beat up during Mardi Gras fight. Have you only seen it already? Let me see. Yeah, we saw this one. This is after. And he's still trying to fight. Like I think he's back. Well, he's not getting along with that black guy, so maybe my whole theory is wrong here. And then he had that racist rant too. You remember that a few years back, where like there was like some racist rant
kind of
black cop or something. And here he is like headbutting people. Here's in the bar. Apparently, this guy said something to him, and it triggered Shia. Okay, this is before what we just saw, where he's outside fighting with his shirt off. So you can kind of see the lead up, right?
Play it.
What did you just say? What did you just say? What did you just say? What did you just say?
Don't be sarcastic again with us, okay? Don't even play smart, okay?
I don't even know where he is, dude. Is he the bald guy?
He's the guy in the white hat.
Oh, now there's an arrow on it. Okay.
He just headbutt the guy.
What did you just say? What did you just say? What did you just say?
So yeah, he seems to be the aggressive one to me, Toby.
Yeah.
You know, he seems to be the aggressive one. Getting triggered by somebody probably said something he didn't like. That's
or
no
he just
excuse.
wanted to hear it again. He was just trying to get clarity on what the exact statement was.
He's got a thing where he likes to like ram people with his head. He does it multiple times. There's another one where he does it here, I think. Yeah, so this is all right, we'll skip a little bit. So I guess after that, they cut him off at the bar because he was too drunk and like trying to fight people. So he goes outside, takes his shirt off, and he's trying to fight like everybody. And it's a great soundtrack. I love the soundtrack for this.
That was good.
You can see he's doing the thing. So yeah, there's more. It's just it's coming out. Oh, fuck, it's coming out in bits and pieces. You know, it's hard to put it in the right order.
He keeps going out, so he clearly likes it. He likes interacting with people, and he's putting on a little bit of a show. But his goal isn't going to be to. I mean, it'll be to get away from what he's feeling right now, I guess. But that's if he was in LA, he would be going back, he's got like a, obviously that's the support group, the whole group of people in LA that helps other people get off of this stuff are the coolest guys, and they've gone through the worst shit.
So you think he's away from his support group, essentially?
I don't know. I mean, I know he's away from a buddy of mine.
He seems to be completely by himself out here.
Yeah. So there's a lot of comedians out there that, and they all run in the same kind of circle. And every weekend, it's like, everyone invites everybody to go eat get breakfast. So don't drink the night before. You got to come in and get breakfast. And it's just you realize that you were missing community. You missed like being expected to do something and to honor your friends and all that stuff. And so, and when they hold up their end of the bargain, you have to. So like, but he's I didn't know about his wife. That's next level, man.
Yeah. I think he is suffering from some sort of, I mean, who knows? Like there are points where he looks happy, but then he gets drunk and he just wants to fight everybody. So something's wrong there, bro. So yeah, here's more him headbutting people.
Here's him headbutting people.
Yeah,
how are there this many videos?
Dude, I'm telling you, he's running he's rampaging through Mardi Gras right now, just fighting everybody.
Maybe they sponsored him. Maybe Mardi Gras sponsored him.
He's either dancing, or fighting. That's it. Here's so he headbutts this guy, and this one looks kind of like he really gets him.
Did they get a lead up? You think we would get a good lead up knowing that everyone knows who he is already, and they're probably already filming him at this point?
You never do, bro. They always just show the big moment and then no context around it. We can hear a little bit of what the conversation is, but it is missing context. I said what I said. You can't understand what the guy in the hat says. And then Shia says, "You're a bitch." So Shia has no emotional control because the guy's obviously not physically threatening him, right? He's just talking to him. And Shia is the one that ups it to like aggression, And then the headbutt. The guy took that headbutt pretty good.
One of my buddies is like that. Very violent, quickly.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before.
It's scary, ain't it?
It's like that.
Yeah. I've had
scary.
I've had a family member who had an issue like that for a while before they got him on the right medication. And it's scary when somebody's like that because they can just go from normal to, kung fu over the littlest fucking thing, bro.
Yeah, over misunderstandings.
Yeah, I mean the littlest thing,
or
dude. Whatever triggers them, man.
Road rage.
Yeah, it's like a road. Yeah. Here's this. I mean, this headbutt looks like he really actually gets to me. The guy took it pretty well.
Sean Strickland's fighting right now? Oh yeah, Sean Strickland's fighting. Or he did.
Why are you so mad? Oh yeah, that's right. UFC's on, right?
Yeah,
that's
I don't watch
nobody's here. Nobody's here. I forget. I don't watch UFC anymore either, dude. I forget when they have these UFC fights. Like everybody fucking.
No. Well, I guess I could probably time it whenever he has a rant, like a massive rant, and he says everything you can't say.
Yeah.
He fights in a couple of days.
Yeah, Sean Strickland had a pretty wild rant the other day. I can't even play it, dude.
Oh yeah, well, there's a
censored version. Paramount Plus. I don't know. I only found the uncensored version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's yeah, that one would definitely get me in trouble. Be unstoppable for 13 months. Thank you, brother.
It's crazy that it's not a deal to Dana, or at least he's not going to stop it. But it is a major deal to every other company. It's like, why are people not allowed to talk?
What Sean Strickland says?
Yeah,
I think it's fucking hilarious, dude. I laugh.
Well, that's all. But it's just how he feels. What's wrong with it? I mean, it's like, all right.
Yeah. Well, they want to control that shit.
It is funny, and I think some of it is obviously he's trying to be funny.
Yeah, it's just and he's just doing the things that he's
trying to be funny, and it's funnier because it's censored and all that stuff. But yeah, words change as censorship changes, I guess. But He's like, I'm the only one that can do this.
Strickland
I
just
can still have my job.
Strickland just deported Fluffy, so Strickland won.
Really?
I think Strickland's fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he's funny.
I love Strickland. I don't have to agree with everything he says, but I think he's funny as hell. So yeah, this is like right now, I'm sure Shia LaBeouf is in, somewhere in New Orleans in some bar getting ready to throw down. And there's more.
When's it over? Monday?
There's more. I gotta look it up, dude. Shia LaBeouf goes off in a wild clip ranting about church and sex just a week before his arrest. So this is a week before he got down to Mardi Gras and started acting.
No, we don't have a saints.
They don't care.
You care?
You care, you're a weirdo. People don't care.
You're a Catholic,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm a full-blown weirdo. People don't care in real life. People don't care.
I care.
Bro, did you go to church on Sunday?
I went all
No, but
fucking
if you
saints for.
but if there was a bunch of ass
Okay,
just getting thrown around, just ass just getting flopped around. You be on church on Sunday, yes?
No, it's a mean.
This seems like a little bit of a stimulant situation. I don't know. When I see that, I just think of like, stimulants, cocaine, meth, crack, speed.
Crack is not crack.
More than alcohol. Like, I don't know why. Like
Not
it's just
crack.
like this feels like drugs. The hardcore variety of drugs,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably something. Maybe.
I want to
don't know.
see Teresa of the Villa's church.
Real life.
Yeah, we're human beings. I get it.
Yeah.
I want to see Teresa of the Villa's church.
Real life.
Yeah, we're human beings. I get it.
Yeah,
We're very sexual beings.
It just reminds me of a drug conversation.
I don't know, dude. Maybe.
It's
I've definitely had a
conversations.
couple drunk conversations that were terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. Just my instinct goes to like, that feels like you're up at like 3 a.m. doing coke all night type conversation,
Is that what people do? Because
Well,
I haven't.
I've had my moments as a young man.
I haven't had a drunk loud conversation.
Well, usually with coke, there's also alcohol involved. So you're like drunk, but you're not. It's a different kind of drunk because you have cocaine as well. So it's like you're like an upper drunk. It's like people who drink and snort cocaine can drink fucking crazy amounts.
My
and
buddy
still
who
be
does
drunk.
the fighting stuff, he was into that. Both of those
Yeah.
at the same time, and it was like, oh, dude, we gotta get you off of that. And
It's not good.
He wouldn't get off it.
Good for him. Yeah. Get off.
He
the cocaine,
didn't
kids.
get off it.
Well, let's
He did
just
not
say,
get off it.
We need a happy ending.
I think he is actually off the bad one now, but he's still,
I wish we could get like real, like clean, like coke. Like I wish we could just get some cocoa leaves up here. Like,
that's
chewing
kind
on-
of, those are fun. Have you done that?
Yeah. No, I'd love to just chew.
Those
on a
are
cocoa
cool.
leaf,
I mean, those are cool. You
the
go
problem with
to,
the coke is like everything's so stepped on and fucked. You don't even know what you're getting.
yeah. Do
If
you
we
know
had
what they
good
do over with the cocoa leaves over there?
Well, they
They have
chew
like a
them.
ceremony. They'll like, they have the kids and the teens or whatever all day, basically every day, and the old people. They're always walking up and down hills
Yeah.
and with their mules. And so they're constantly chewing the coca leaves. And then at night they'll have these like kind of ceremonies where they'll, now they'll sell, I guess they'll do them for tourists who pay for
Yeah.
trips. So
Well, I
they
just-
turned it into a tourism thing, but they would do these ceremonies where they stir the coca leaves and prepare them in the basket and sort of
Mhm.
make it a little more concentrated a little bit, but it's not.
I've heard just chewing on the cocoa leaves is like
It's great.
100 coffees at once. It's just like boom.
Well, I
you
don't
just
know about
do
that.
I've seen
It
the
is.
videos.
It's
where, like,
fantastic.
every morning they bring like giant bags of cocoa leaves down to the market, and it's just like that's their coffee.
Yeah.
It's not even a big deal. It's just and I guess
Isn't
no one's
that funny?
no one's
It's like, why don't we
overdosing
have
on
coca leaves around here?
Yeah,
It would solve a lot of problems.
I'm
Because
kind of
you don't go crazy with the coca leaves.
yeah. I'm kind of tired of coffee. I want something a little better than coffee. Here's
We
another.
have so many alternatives.
Here's another one of him starting a fight. Well, I think we saw this.
Why
one
aren't
earlier.
coca leaves legal? I mean, are we going to turn them into? I guess we're turning into a bunch of coke.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't-
it's
they
all
don't
the
wanna-
fucking.
they don't want us to
It's
do
so
that.
stupid, dude. Like I'm very, I'd say, far leftist when it comes to drugs. Like I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I don't even know
illegal.
what part of the spectrum legalize everything except for like the worst shit. What part of the political spectrum
Well,
that
I mean,
falls
we
on.
only legalize the worst stuff in friggin'
Yeah.
in the Northwest,
Yeah.
and they went nuts. But it's a plant.
Yeah,
Decoconized coca, decoconized coca tea with the cocaine alkaloid is legal. What's the point?
Yeah.
The actual coca leaf is a controlled substance. Imagine being born from no fault of your own
Yeah.
as a baby, and then you're not even allowed to exist
Well, that's
in
the reality.
America.
These drugs, they come from very modest means.
We got to
It's-
start a word like racist.
I mean,
for-
heroin's
for the
just
coca plant.
comes from the poppy seed, and it's just a little stupid seed, and some chemists do their job, and next thing you know,
Wait, what
it's
comes from the poppy seed?
heroin, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
Or
I
it
guess
comes
so.
from poppy, not the poppy seed. It comes from poppy.
Yeah, let me look.
The poppy seed. I'm a retard.
Yeah, I remember. No, I remember. Yeah, reading about this a long time ago, but that's
About
crazy. But
poppy?
there are some plants. There's those plants that are mostly South America, also, but they I forget what it's called, but it's the one where it's so here's something crazy, right? So
Ayahuasca?
recently, over the last like 20 years or 30 years, something like that. So relatively, kind of recently, but not that recently. Colombia was this massive drug lord empire, and they're
Mhm.
terrifying. No American would go to Colombia, right? I did, of course.
I kind of would like to go to Colombia.
It's great. But so you go there, and so they're all trying to get their reputation back. And so
Yeah.
they're like, no, we're good. No, we hate those drug movies. We hate all that stuff, right? And they're all being nice. You're not going to get
Mhm.
murdered. And yeah, so you go down, and all right, so it was actually pretty scary, but it was amazing to go, and you should go. But the story I would tell you is when you get to the airport, just go with whatever, and then hopefully you won't die. But so they took us into a cab, and we drove like an hour, and then the cab pulls over in the middle of the woods, and I'm like, oh, we're dead, we're so dead, like we're dead, and there's nothing we could do. Our phones had no signals. Like they planned all this, we're so dead. And then another car pulls up, like, this is the guy who's gonna kill us. And the guy says, like, okay, uno, dos. Or I was like, what? And he was like, go in that car. And so we went in the other car, and the guy drove us the rest of the way. We didn't die. Nothing bad happened at all.
I mean, that's lucky, essentially. That's the thing about.
I
being
think
in
it's
another-
common. I think
Yeah.
it's so different over there. Every couple minutes, you're gonna think you're about to get murdered because that's just how the customs.
And you also don't know what's going on. You're a fish out of water, completely at their mercy.
Yeah, and you don't
Yeah.
speak their language. You're like, you live on our continent.
Yeah.
Why aren't you speaking English?
You got to stay like in the tourist areas, dude. You got to
Well,
like.
yeah, you have to. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
one time I did go on a pirate ship with
What?
it was bad with my ex-girlfriend there, and I danced off with the captain, and it turns out it was a pirate, and a real pirate who was working with the cartel, and
You
he
had a
could have
dance
died if
off?
he wanted to kill. He's done it before, but
You had
I was
you had a
dancing with him,
dance
like,
off.
and I won
Dancing.
the dance off. I think he probably thinks he won. We
It
danced
sounds like
different.
the plot of a 1980s film.
Yeah, it was so cool. That's why it's worth it. Like, if you die, at least you did a thing.
No,
At
in
least you
theory-
went to a place where you're like, not anyone I know would go, because
Yeah.
they're like, I don't want to die. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as you think it is.
In theory, it sounds
And
like
I have a
great-
buddy who's like, he was the reason I would actually go. I
He
wouldn't
knew,
go
he
by
knew
myself.
his shit. He was experienced.
Yeah, he's a super smart guy, and he travels all the time every year. That's kind of his thing.
Colombia, in theory, sounds like a good vacation spot because it's cheap. You can
Yeah.
go fucking super cheap, and money goes a long way. Women,
Yeah, there's
pretty-
like coke
pretty
and
easy.
prostitutes and weed and everything ever. And so one time, I mean, I didn't do, not that I'm against it, I don't really care, but I just, don't do that. But because it could be dangerous, you could die. Like, who knows? I don't do that. But we do hiking and stuff, which is, pretty
Yeah, I
cool.
wouldn't do
But
hiking.
but the Coke experience, there was a Coke experience there. So we're in a hostel. That's how you do it. You go stay in a hostel. It costs like $10 a night. I think that was the max, or 12, maybe it was the max. And that included a scuba dive. And so one of the people in the hostel brought out like a bag of Coke, right? And so we were all just standing around. There's like 15 of us. One of them brings out this bag. And then everybody gets super excited and silent, like it was the best day of their lives or something. I mean, you know,
finally, this is what we came to Colombia for.
Well, it's everywhere. So I don't know why they were excited, but this is just what happened. And then, so everyone kind of froze, like they were like excited, maybe terrified. They don't know what to do, right? But so the Swedish girl brings it out and she's like passing around like bumps, right? Basically 10 seconds later, cop comes up, everyone bolts. And the guy who had it, he dropped it on the ground on the ground right in front of the cop. And he just like acted like he didn't know what was going on. And the cop just walked right up and picked it up. And he was like, I'm throwing this away. I was like, he's going to die. Dude, that scared me.
So Coke's not legal in Colombia.
No, but it's everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, at least they pretend it's everywhere. I mean, they always like, Coke, I have the best Coke. And the next guy's like, no, I have the best Coke.
All the cokeheads just going to vacation in Colombia.
Yeah.
But Peru would be the place to go. Like that's the cocaine paradise, Peru, right? Isn't that where the leaves are?
I don't know. I mean, I'm programmed to think it's Colombia. Trump has even talked about it sort of being, but yeah, it could be Peru. All those nations down there, everybody, it was such a mess. Like this is when people were fleeing. I think they were fleeing Chile. Like all these major families fled Chile.
Yeah,
Chile.
Those
Chile. How is Americans supposed to pronounce that? I say Chile.
Chile. Yeah.
I don't want to say it correctly. I want to say American.
Coca leaves primarily grow in the humid tropical Andean regions of South America, specifically in Colombia. You're right. Peru and Bolivia.
Well, Colombia's famous for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to Colombia. We went to, we went to, so Bogota, you would go to the city, the big city. It's like a big,
capital,
it's crazy
right?
because if you've never been to a second world country, you don't know what that is. Have you?
No, I never left America. Go for it. Tell me,
it's
explain.
not quite third world.
Yeah.
It is. A lot of it is, but you know, some of it's not. It's like second world. Same as Panama. Panama's another country that's awesome, but it's like second world.
A lot of people are going down there to get stem cells and shit, right?
Yeah, they do some cool stuff. I mean, they do some like next level stuff for very cheap.
We got too many regulations here to do.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it's nice that we have the regulations because the problem there is that you'll see buildings that are like half built and they never finish them, and then they just move into them anyways, and the walls aren't even sealed off. So there's massive skyscraper that like, oh, we ran out of money 10 years ago, and then they left it unsealed, and there's like a colony of thousands of people squatting in a unfinished. That's second world.
Yeah,
because you almost got to skyscraper. That's a whole world you get for that.
They got to get everybody out of there. They'll finish it off. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, they'll blow it up.
Yeah, so it sounds like you've had some fun Coke vacations, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm jealous, bro.
No, you can. Well, it's you have to go and do that. You have to do it. Not Coke, but you have to go and do it. And just drugs are everywhere. But you know, the fun part is going there. We don't do any of the drugs. So my buddy would never let me do that anyways.
Good.
But I drink beer and it's $1.
Yeah, $1 a beer, a cerveza.
Yeah.
No, I would do them. That's that's me. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go to Colombia and not do a line of cocaine.
No, totally. But it's like
because I grew up.
But that's not enough of a motivation, is it?
No, it's not the motivation to go, but it's
the motivation is to do the coca leaves.
It's a perk.
Do the coca leaves with the shaman who dances around and he. Yeah.
I don't need all the fake fucking religious bullshit. Just give me a line.
Hell yeah.
No, I just I've never been a fan of Coke because I've done it maybe like a handful of times and it's always been pretty not anything. It's just like okay. But except one time, it was really good. So I always wonder, like, I guess the one time I
think
got
it's
good
Johnny
coke,
Depp made it really popular looking.
cocaine.
Yeah, Blow.
Was it Johnny Depp?
The movie?
Yeah, okay, I remember. I mean, but it was.
Yeah, that's what made me want to do it in high school. I was like, "Huh, cool."
I never wanted to do it, but you just end up at parties and you're drunk and you're like, okay, I'll try it out. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, my point was, I think I only once actually got good coke. I think every time it was just like weak, shitty coke.
What's the difference?
How good it makes you feel.
For
so
how long?
I've done coke probably a handful of times, and most of the
How
time,
big are your
like,
hands?
it was like nothing. They're okay size.
Okay.
And it was like,
That's like 12
you
times.
feel a little bit of something, but nothing. But then like one time I did it, and it was all just normal amounts. I wasn't, and it was like it felt really good. So that was like, and it makes sense. Like a lot of the shit that we get into is bullshit. You know?
No,
You don't think so?
no, because I did try it one time in Colombia, and
No, but I'm talking about in America. In America, what we
same.
get is bullshit.
I did it in Florida, and then I did
Yeah.
it there one time.
And it was the same.
Yeah, and I did it in LA also. I did maybe 10 times.
With it, maybe you're getting the good shit. I was in a small little town in South Texas getting the bullshit.
It was
I don't
never
know.
good ever. It was literally just to be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
two Playboy playmates here. What
Look.
are they doing it off? What am I not gonna do it?
Even in Colombia, it wasn't good, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm still
not a-
wondering why
it's
the
not a-
one
I
time
think
it was
it's
good
a-
for me.
I think it's a well-marketed drug that yeah, it just looks cool. Something else. You're like, oh, it's like you chop it up with a razor blade. I just think it's some of that. Because no one who does it is ever like, I'm so glad I did that.
Well, I mean, a little bit at first. Like most drugs, the first time it's great, and then it's all shitty from down there. But yeah, no, I mean,
yeah.
if that's what I think about the cocoa leaves is like you're not going to get all fucking. Oh, do you get wired from a cocoa leaf? Have you chewed a cocoa leaf?
Yeah.
Did you get wired from it?
No.
No, nothing.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's
No
like
energy?
they chew them all day. So
Yeah,
you get, it increases your stamina by like 1.
Yeah.
Where Coke maybe increases it by 2 and then decreases it by 7.
Because you stay up all night and don't sleep, dude.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Then you got to deal with that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, like I said, I did it one time and it felt pretty good. And then I was like, okay, that must have been the good shit. I got that one time. So I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Well, what's the difference? So you like, okay, so
rather than just feeling a little geeked,
I'm trying to imagine what
I actually
'cause
felt
I never had a thing where
like good. Like it put me, I don't know, euphoria, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, it's just immediately it goes to shit. I hate it.
Yeah, well, that's everything, dude. That's everything.
No, not coca leaves.
Not cocoa leaves. You don't have the crash from cocoa leaves.
No.
Okay. So yeah, we need to
It's
legalize.
perfect. It
cocoa
probably cures cancer.
You
It's
think
probably why
so?
we banned it.
We'd be so much more productive as a society as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, it might cause some problems. I don't know what it does. I'm just
Like
guessing.
what?
Like death. I don't know.
I don't know, man. We just need to have them everywhere. Just anybody can pick a cocoa leaf, and
I think so, man. I think it sounds fair.
that's the way it should be, brother. It's the way it
Coca
should be.
leaf side effects. Let me look it up. Coca leaves traditionally consumed by chewing or tea, mild stimulant, similar to coffee. Yeah, it didn't really affect me too much, but I also drink coffee a lot.
Yeah.
Drink coffee all the time, my whole life. So like,
Yeah.
it takes a lot to get me doing anything. That's why I was like, maybe that's why I don't really like.
Yeah, you're kind of strung out already.
I'm probably permanently strung out. Yeah.
Your natural state.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I'm not. I can, I need some energy.
Consuming coca tea can lead to a positive test for cocaine metabolites. That's
Oh,
a
no
fun
shit.
prank.
Oh no shit.
While rare, it
Yeah, but
it can
that-
cause fast heart rates. So
That's
what?
one of the benefits of cocaine. It's out of your system in like 3 to 5 days.
Topical side effects when used medicinally, side effects include nosebleeds.
From chewing, not from chewing the cocoa leaf.
Are they snorting the coca leaf?
Yeah, this person, whatever you're reading, is
This
giving
person's a
you
moron.
The whole gamut of side effects from cocaine use, rather than specifically chewing cocoa leaves.
Wow, we need to legalize this thing. I need to become president. And legalize.
Did you
coca
ask
leaf.
AI?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just giving you generic.
What an idiot.
Yeah, AI is fucking retarded. I think it's a little overblown, bro.
I don't think it's
So-
bad for you at all. I think coca leaves are bad for you. But
Well,
libertarians want to legalize like all the drugs. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think cocaine should be legal. I have a good friend who's libertarian, and she's all for legalizing the hell out of everything. And you're like, no, you don't really want to put that kind of a weapon in everybody's hands, because most people just want to go out on a limb and just be like, well, let's try something. And if it's always there after that, if they like it, then they're just going to keep doing it, and then they're destroyed. So you don't want to. Yeah,
that
it's
happens
like
already.
It's like and it kills you too. It's not good.
Anybody can go out and get some cocaine. It's not like just because it's not at the store.
It's a step. It's a big step you have to take. First, you have to make the commitment to meet some shady character.
Yeah.
And once you do that, you're screwed. Like I met a shady character one time, ruined my life. It was horrible. This guy was so generous. He would bring stuff and just shove it at my house, and just be like, "Oh yeah, I'll left you something." I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah,
asshole. I have stuff to do, and he would just leave stuff because he knows I'd end up paying him because he lives 6 hours away or some shit.
Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like he was taking advantage. Yeah.
And then I'm like,
the argument is like,
I was taken advantage of.
It would be safer because there'd be, proper products that have regulations and not just shit made in somebody's bathtub. So, but yeah, it would probably have its downsides.
Dude. That's what we thought with weed, right? But now weed is, it's like freaking the Hulk. It's like we've mutated it so beyond intended capability.
I don't know. It's not that I think people, it is stronger, but I think people play that up a little too much because they don't have a tolerance and they fuck up and take too much.
You could be right, but I saw a woman that I knew who smoked every day.
Yeah.
And then one day she breaks into my house when I'm not even there. And she goes crazy, and she basically took everything out of all. She went schizo.
Yeah.
But she also apparently was schizo. I found out later. But so she, so this is just from weed. So it's like,
yeah, but did the weed make her schizo, or was she already?
Well, I don't know. Good question. I could ask her ex-boyfriend.
Like, can the doctors even prove like that the weed absolutely caused her to be schizo, or are they just kind of jumping to,
Yeah, maybe they're just trying to blame it. Maybe they're just trying to blame it. You're right. There's a possibility.
I see a lot of that with drugs.
I don't smoke weed, so it doesn't concern me at all. But
yeah, there's a lot of drugs that will cause a lot of harm to you, and if you get strung out and addicted to it, it's like, yeah, that's going to be bad.
But it's tough because I do think there's a possibility that it could be harmful, but maybe not. I think if we're gonna,
it could be. I would say, yeah, like anything, like nothing's 100% for everybody. Like some people are gonna have a really bad effect to certain things,
Sure, but then there's the different strength, like the power of it, don't you think?
Yeah, but that's always when I grew up in Texas.
There was a study. It was like 25% of people that smoke every week or something, or every day, develop schizophrenia. Women.
Yeah,
25%.
There's also studies that say that like you're less likely to get dementia if you smoke weed every day. I mean, there's like all kinds of positive studies.
Yeah, I hate it, dude. I hate that. There's
the studies,
on
a lot of
ways
studies.
all the time.
You have to go look into like who funded the study, how are they? There's a lot of shady shit with these studies. But look, in my experience, I grew up in Texas. We had dirt weed from Mexico, and it was cheap as fuck. You could buy like an ounce for like nothing. Right, but it was very.
And it was dirt and crap, but was it cool?
It had a lot of seeds and stems, but it would get you high. You'd smoke a joint instead of a bowl, right? You'd smoke more.
It's kind of fun to start out with the worst of anything.
Yeah,
build up. But now we're spoiled. Now we got beyond the best.
But yeah, and then came what we called KB. We called it kind bud, and it came from like BC, from like Canada. That was before it was legalized, and then we started getting it all from Colorado, and it was like, hey, it is nice to just take a couple hits.
What is that? What is kind bud? You mean it's like a?
That's what we called it, kind. That's just what we called it, kind. It was expensive. It was now it's like $20 for a gram as opposed to 20 for a quarter. And yeah, it's the high quality, no seeds, no stems, crystals, and It's the shit you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
today.
Okay, I've seen that kind of stuff
And
before.
what was great about that was like you could just do like a little one hitter, and it'd
Maybe
be
I
like,
should smoke again, dude.
no, I don't
I
think
haven't
you
smoked
should,
in a
Toby.
long time.
I
It might
don't
be
think
good
you
for me.
should. I don't know,
It might be good for
Toby.
me.
No, bro. I don't think you should.
It might be good for me.
I don't
Back
think
when
you
I
should.
used to do it, I would smoke Blue Dream. Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was so creative. This girl started, I had a lot of stalkers.
Yeah.
This girl started showing up at my house. And I walked out and I made her laugh so hard that she just started coming back again every friggin' day. And then
Yeah.
one day she brought me her belt at 1:00 in the morning. She was like, I made this for you. I was like, oh, thanks. But I was like, I felt like I achieved something because I
Yes.
didn't know who this was.
Mhm.
And then, yeah,
It definitely helps with creativity, but you know, you got
it
to.
helps to be recognized randomly. It's
That
not
is-
a good thing, but she recognized me randomly walking down the street. And then she found out where I was. And then she showed up at my house at 1 in the morning. And then you're like, uh-oh,
Yeah,
this might be a problem.
Fame is the dirty side of fame, bro.
It's the
You know?
coolest thing ever.
So-
I love it, dude. I had a chick in my house trying to kill me to prove that I was God and she was sent by aliens to reboot me. And the whole time, I was just like, this is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, she's not going to kill me. Okay.
Well,
She did some horrible things, but you know, I wasn't afraid. I was getting my friends to go take her to the hospital, check her for drugs, see what the hell happened. But so funny. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't had that bad of an experience. I've had some, I would say maybe, horrible experiences, but people get like girls kill their dog or if you reject them, rejecting a woman is a thing that is so bad to some of them
used to it. They're not
that
used
you
to
have to literally learn what's possible before you even have to go through it. Because if you don't, you're going to find out. And some women don't like that.
Yeah.
It's like the same as breaking up. It's like you're like no in the first place, and it destroys them a little bit. I think.
No.
I mean, or maybe not. I'm
No.
guessing. I'm not a woman.
Yeah.
Now I am.
No, their egos. They're not used to rejection, bro. So it's dudes.
Well, it's a sad world we live in, and it's. I hate rejecting people as well. But when the offer is, it's like you have to at least be like, nah, I'm not really interested in you, but I like you as a person. But I'm not interested in like that.
Nothing can destroy a man's
And it didn't work. It didn't work.
She kept stalking you.
Oh, yes, basically. She wouldn't leave my house.
How'd she get in your house, Toby?
Well, I knew her because she met me at a convention and moved across the country 2 months later to 1 mile from my house, coincidentally. Maybe it was a coincidence. And then I invited her, I introduced her to all my friends, and she, basically used that opportunity to just kind of start shit between everybody. And I should have known when I first met her because all she did was just talk smack about her actual friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, go easy on him. Go easy on him. I was like, am I a sage? No. She's evil. I just didn't realize that was a thing that could escalate. I was like, this has got to be Max. But no. So then she came over to my house after going to a party and then wouldn't leave because and she wouldn't even get in an Uber. She said she wouldn't leave because she felt like she was like nauseous. She was like on something, or she was like feeling the effects of a substance of some sort. Right. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to call you an Uber and get it. She's like, no. I'm like, no, I'm going to, what? Why? She's like, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you can just get into the car. She's like, I'm not getting into a car with a stranger at nighttime in Los Angeles. That's what she said. And I'm like, every other woman in the world does that every week. I mean, what? Like, what's going to happen to you? Uber is pretty safe. It's a business. Anyways, so I called the Uber and she started crying. So I canceled it. So I was like, oh, maybe I can talk this out. And then she just started saying creepier stuff. So I was like, look, I'm going to have to call 911 if you don't leave. Right. So then she started crying again. I started dialing it and then she's bawling. So I was like, God. So I put it down and then she, so she's feeling messed up. and I'm feeling for her. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do? You can stay here if you want. So she's like, okay. I'm like, yeah, sleep on the couch. And she's like, this isn't my house. I'm scared. So I was like, at that point, I knew I was boned.
Is this one of the ones that try to do a Me Too on you and shit?
Yeah.
It sounds. I think I watched one of those fucking million documentaries about the downfall of Tobuscus.
Yeah, none of them asked me what the hell happened. Blows my
little...
mind. These motherfuckers make millions of dollars. That's why I post content sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna troll. I'm gonna give them something that's obviously half, just to eat off of. Be like, oh, he's suffering. It's just funny.
Isn't it kind of fucked up the way the algorithm works now, where like get to
evil.
a point where
the world is run by evil people who want evil things to happen.
If people use your name to like
terrible.
destroy you, it goes viral. But
I've never done that to anybody.
You can't even get views off your own name.
Yeah.
But people who want to like write like hit pieces on you, it's just viral instantly.
It's kind of cool, dude. It's because I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice?
It's because I'm great, bro. I'm the enemy of the evil.
Have you ever like fully responded to all that shit and done your own like expose videos or whatever? I think you have probably. I haven't followed.
I went on Keemstar.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Let me tell you the rest of the story. It's a good story. It's
go ahead.
So, anyways, so she comes over. After partying, refuses to leave, and it wasn't a mean thing. It was like, yeah, you go. And then because she couldn't drive, and I was like, yeah, I'll get you your car tomorrow or whatever. So then she wouldn't sleep on the couch because she was afraid because it's not her house. Even though she's been to my house at that point, probably, I don't know when it was, dozens of times. I mean, I introduced her to all my friends.
Yeah.
And then she became really good friends with this guy, very famous guy who got Me Too, who I've heard horrible things about. But the fact that he's massive Hollywood, and I've seen him be loud and obnoxious, but me and him were always, he's crazy. He went to the asylum for 4 years, I guess, for something like this. And
I'm trying to think of who you're talking about. I don't know.
I shouldn't say.
Everybody wants to know, Toby.
Huh? Nah.
Everybody wants to know, bro. Yeah.
So I like everybody. I like everybody unless they're intentionally cruel to me. And then this guy comes out against me when he's the one doing all this, doing the shit. And that's why he's so quickly to be like, oh, this motherfucker I didn't trust. I'm like, you son, like, and then a year later it happens to him. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Because women called me and they told me what he did to them, including my ex-girlfriend, who he bent her over. This is the first, oh my God, this is so heartbreaking to me. It broke my heart when she told me this because, so he like, yeah, this is such a, I won't say who it is. Anyways, so to get into his birthday party, when I was, we were dating, he made her say the word that he said to her before he R-worded her over the countertop in a bathroom. There's a lot to take in here. So that means a couple things. So I didn't know at the time. We walk up, she says the password. Okay. The password he gives her is the word that he said while he was doing it and laughing. Right? Absolute evil. If it's real, I assume it's real because she's bawling her eyes out, but meh. I assume it's real.
Dude, I've seen
maybe not.
women.
She might have been lying because we were dating and she might have been like, well, I don't want him to think that I would do that. Anyways.
Bro, in my lifetime, I've seen multiples of women who love a dude and will tell you he's the greatest dude in the world. And then as soon as they break up, he's the biggest piece of shit. He treated me so horrible. And then they get back together in a couple months and he's the best guy in the world. So it's hard to know it's like.
That's how they have to operate. Women have to operate like that.
Angry.
It's too confusing.
They want to destroy, a lot of relationships. It's not just like, okay, we're going to both go our own way. One of them might feel that way.
Oh yeah. Even
destroy the other one.
Even my favorite, like I mean, not my favorite, but at the time it was, we were probably going to get married. But she said something about me that was false. I didn't finish the first story.
Yeah.
But she said that I was stalking her online. Okay. She said I was stalking her like because I jumped her fence and whatever. And I'm like, so no one is fact checking any of this. No one's asking anything about this. And it's like she had to do something to get me to give up, to know, so I would know she's willing to just be like, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say some shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, at that point, I was like, okay, fuck you. But so here's what happened is
I think I remember this one a little bit.
Yeah, so I jumped the fence, and then we
I
started
don't remember
dating.
jumping the fence. I remember is this the one where there was like she was saying you wouldn't stop emailing her because you wanted to get back together or something?
Yeah, fucking, I don't know. I don't watch her videos.
It's like
I don't watch her videos about that.
Oh, okay. So he just kept shooting a shot. Okay, you should be definitely in prison for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I was shooting my shot
For that.
I mean, I'm pretty
I mean,
awesome. Like you don't understand. You couldn't
Yeah.
build a better, more beautiful experience than I have just by being in my presence to everyone. I'm like an angel, just personified. And I just love everybody, which is a horrible thing. Now I know, but even still, no, I might be sort of, blowing smoke up my own ass.
So what was it about jumping the fence? I mean, I don't want to interrupt your stories because I keep cutting you
I'm
off.
so funny. I make everyone laugh harder than they've ever laughed forever, and they never stop. She laughed the whole time. I'm still friends with most of my exes. Not her, but she did go through some stuff, and I don't have any hard feelings. But now it's worked out for her.
Take back. I mean, she kind of defended you in some ways too, right?
I don't know. I didn't watch any of her content. All I knew was the whole. She said that I was stalking her, and it's not totally a lie, but it was way before I jumped her fence, which she was saying was stalking her because we were in a little bit of a fight. And sure. But we just started dating after that. We dated for 6 months or whatever. So it's like, it's not stalking. I jumped over the fence and left a note and left once. And then we started dating immediately. So that doesn't fit the definition of stalking.
So
that fits the definition of cute, but only one time.
And that's after the fact, after you break up, and then it's. But she dated you after you did that. Yeah. So that's, I don't know, man.
Yeah. So she was just trying to get me off of her.
There's the other part where, like, if you have clout as well, it's so dangerous to be.
It's hard to talk to us because we're, we don't, we literally, I assume I'm just going to, if I really want something, I'm going to keep trying. And you have to hope. And it sucks because I think guys will hold on to things longer than women do. Women just like gone, gone. He's dead. Gets married the next week. Literally happened. Just as a fun time. And then she got divorced with it. But anyways,
it's also
it wasn't a super huge, but it was like that's what happened. It might have been like a fake, it was like a Las Vegas thing, I guess. But I didn't watch any of the content of anybody that,
I don't remember, dude.
I don't want to take that stuff in if it's not.
I wish I would have known we would talked about this because I would have like brushed up on it, like what the hell happened, because it was fuck.
Hell no, just go for it. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Talk about what?
All the fucking Me Too shit that happened with you, man.
Okay, so we're getting there. So the chick, and this is a person that I invited into my, friend circle, who then would do horrible things that that's just cruel stuff. When she was mad at me for letting her down for some reason. And so I would try to make it up to her, even though I didn't owe anything to her. I was just, it's fun to hang around with her, fun to make her laugh and stuff. And she would invite my best friend in the city to her birthday party and then not invite me and not tell him. And he gets in and I'm not allowed to go in, and he's in there and he doesn't know until after. And he's like, why would you even do this? Like, why would you? That's so crazy manipulative. So it's like, be like, hey, oh yeah, come out to my party. Yeah. And then of course he's going to like, let me know. Of course I'm going to go. And then he goes and I'm like, okay, I'll meet you there. Cause we all knew each other for a little while. Right. And it's like, you kind of support your friends out in LA. When you have a friend group, you pick each other up. I mean, then again, I was also picking people up, right? I was helping whoever out that I could. But she actually would disagree with that because she's retarded. But yeah, like when something horrible would happen to somebody, I felt like we were in like a tribe a little bit. And, not a cult, not quite a cult. But no, like we would go and like, oh, we're having this thing. It's out at the park on this day, and it's going to be this cool, massive event. Everybody gets together, everybody promotes it, everybody like vlogs and runs around. We do Nerf wars or, some sports or anything. And it was super fun to have a regular social interaction in this hell where most people are suffering. And then one of our buddies gets his eye stabbed out. And so his eye surgery was $40,000 or something like that, or maybe it was probably less than that. I might be inflating in my head. So I was like, bro, I got it. I just got a sponsorship. And then so I get it to him. And then I was like, cool, man. I'm the shit now. Yeah. I felt so cool because like he needed it. And and then it's just like, I love it. It was awesome. It felt so cool to do that. And then, anything I could do to try to help somebody that actually needed help that I could help. It just made me feel super good. But what was I talking about? So
about your friend group and you getting invited to a party and then she wouldn't let you in the party or something.
Yeah. I mean, her birthday party I think it was his birthday party.
Okay.
That would be worse. Yeah. Okay. I got to write this stuff. I gotta write this stuff down. It's not going to be, I think it might've been his birthday. I gotta ask him about it.
It's a long time ago now, dude. We're talking 2016-ish, 2017-ish?
25 years ago.
Yeah.
It was back then.
10 years ago, pretty much. Fuck.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So yeah, the big Hollywood guy who I liked him. He was crazy, but I liked him because
Johnny Depp?
I felt like he was just interesting,
It was Johnny Depp, wasn't it?
Bro. No, of course not.
Sorry, go ahead.
Bro, I'm on Johnny Depp's side. I don't think he did anything.
He's the first name that came to me, dude. I don't know.
I don't think he did anything wrong. I think he's
Spencer Pratt,
a champion. Who?
Tom Cruise.
What? Oh, no. No. No, you're not going to get it.
Okay.
You're not going to get it. This is, I'm talking about royalty, not like round one. I'm talking about old school royalty, older. Anyways, that's all that. Don't even worry about it.
Sean Connery.
There he is.
Yeah, that would make sense.
No. So, anyways,
you were going to a party and she didn't want you to come in, and it was your friend group. Everybody was.
That doesn't matter to me. That was just an issue where I was like, evil, but she's done a couple things like that. She smacked me one time in front of King Batch, I think.
Yeah.
I think he saw it, and this was because she did the same thing to my sister, where she would invite my sister to do some kind of a thing, and I'm like, you don't invite just my sister. Like, we always go places together, and then so I would show up, and then she's like mad about it. I'm like, that's just weird.
Yeah,
and I didn't even do anything. But anyways. It was constantly like that. Like I said, the first time I met her, she was complaining about everybody around her.
I mean, this was a different
she's
time.
Cool. She's fun. She's a good laugh, but good laugh.
Me Too was almost like a mind virus that went through everybody. You know what I mean?
I think it was like a what's it called when a plane fires those chaffs out the back to attract a missile to somewhere else. I think I was a chaff fired out by the plane of the
you were sacrificed to save
to give them a couple more extra years of
big Hollywood guys. Okay, well, I'm gonna look up what big Hollywood guys got Me Too'd, because you said he got Me Too'd, right?
Don't do it.
I mean, there's gonna be so many though. I'm not gonna be able to know.
Yeah, I didn't read anything about it. Like, I don't like to gloat over other people's who have wronged me's sufferings, but he got some hard time. But he'll be fine. I mean,
it was Harvey Weinstein.
That's him.
Yeah. Bill O'Reilly.
When I say royalty, I don't necessarily mean
A filmmaker.
The king figure. I mean, in the family. Anyways, so okay.
Oh, so
Anyways.
it was Prince Andrew.
So hold on. Let me just finish this very important story. All right. The very important story that I started talking on. So she comes over after like an IGN party, and there's a whole like it's amazing. It's so sad because it really broke my heart super hard, and so I felt hated by the whole world, and I still do, and maybe more so because I just don't feel like the love that I felt that the world had. I felt like it all was sucked up into a vacuum. But
well, my issue with this, Toby, is like it's also confusing from my perspective and probably the audience's perspective, because most people don't know the stories of like what you went through. You know what I mean? You sound like you really want to address this, which I think you should.
I mean, what do you mean? Address what? I've addressed.
I mean, you need to address it the same way all those fucking.
I just assumed everyone thought it was false because they're not retarded, and then the people that pretended to were all paid. That's what I assume.
Yeah,
I assume it's all a big op, and I was the target.
You're kind of right about that, because it's probably broken down to like the people. I hate to say this, but people on the right who kind of saw through the Me Too movement probably go, more bullshit. Whereas people on the left, they hate you because you're not one of them, and they're just going to believe whatever the most terrible version of who you are.
I think it's fun to watch someone fall for a person who has never flown.
Fall for a person who has never flown.
Let's say someone who is
I don't know what the fuck that means, Toby.
Someone's tried and had maybe they've had everything in their life fall apart, and they blame the world for it, like we do sometimes. I think that it's because people love tearing people down.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why. I hate it. I would always hate that. But I was bullied as a kid, so I would never ever do something like that.
Well,
even when the opportunities come up, I would never do that.
I think the whole psychological aspect of that is like, by bringing other people down, you're bringing yourself up, right?
Yeah, but it's not true. And it's
but that's psychologically how.
Why would I want you to join the down? I want you to join the
if
up.
they can lower your value, it raises their value.
Relative value.
Yeah, I mean, this is how people look at it, man. The people are just like crazy chimps, bro. All fighting to be the alpha. This is the thing I learned too.
Some of them, bro. It's not all of them at all. There's King Arthurs out there.
That's not the right way to put
There's
it.
There's good people out there, but no, it is the right way to put it sometimes.
But it's hard to also like trust people, Toby, especially when you're somebody.
No shit.
The position you were in, where you were the guy, right? Like you were the biggest guy on YouTube, and
yeah. But I mean, I walked into it. I shouldn't have walked into it. I literally was warned many times by people. People saw it. They're like, "You realize she's crazy, right?" I'm like,
"Yeah."
She loves me though. She loves she'll come over and she'll pace around and write everything I say down. I was like, this makes me feel like a genius.
Yeah,
I loved it. It was so fun.
That should have been a warning sign, though.
Yeah,
you're like, oh man, I've never been worshipped like.
I really loved her, and then I as a friend, right?
Yeah.
And by that I'm talking about. So I don't actually know the real name of several of these people that were in the circles, because none of them would ever use it. I didn't know this.
That made accusations?
No. Just in general. Women that are like hot chicks that just want to hang out. A lot of them they use fake names all the time. They'll use fake accents. It's LA.
Yeah.
They're practicing pretending, I guess. I don't know. It's just funny. But yeah. So anyways, so I don't know her. I don't think I know her real name, but
no, this is.
I wouldn't want to say it ever, but I just don't. I don't think I know.
This is why people who reach a certain level of fame completely like disconnect, and they have
because everything does feel not real. Because you're like, well, okay, dude, everyone is really all these people.
Yeah.
At the same time that I did stuff for, all these people drop me off a cliff. Like
yeah, because especially in California.
I mean, maybe I wasn't there for them, but I've never.
I'm sure there's got to be a lot of fake.
I don't know.
If
I could flip it and see what it would be like for me to have been in that situation, I don't know, dude. I might have just, kept on. Who knows? I might have just been like, wow, I'm not going to lose another $1 billion by supporting a friend. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do that. No, I would definitely not do that. But I don't know. You know what I mean?
So
I'm
which
not in a
friend? Which
position.
friend are we talking about here? The same chick?
Who? Oh, okay. So this is a friend who dated a friend of mine for a long time, years and years, and was my friend with them, the whole time, and she was great, and she was always coming over. We never did anything, but then one day, this is like 7 years, long time. I was getting warned about her, but she was with her boyfriend, right? Uh, by my ex-girlfriend. She was like, she's crazy.
Yeah.
She's absolutely batshit crazy. And I was like, I haven't picked up on that. I picked up on that maybe, something, but I would always kind of, I would kind of assume that she, was high or something. Not crazy, but she's certifiably is crazy. Yeah. So we hired a private investigator to find out her real name. I don't remember what it was. And then my buddy, who they were with each other for a long time, they broke up. At the same time, she gets scammed out of her company, something like that. Her social media something. Gets scammed out by this shady company, and it was horrible. So she was heartbroken, right? So she's like, I can't be alone. I was like, yeah, well, dude, anytime you want to hang out, let me know. And so she, anytime she wants, she could come over. And then, so this is going to be a little bouncing all over the place, but
Okay.
there's one night in this whole situation where she told me that she felt like someone was following her, and it was a guy in her hotel complex, right? So I went over there to just kind of look around, and then it's crazy because I mean, there could have been something that happened. I don't know, because yeah. Anyways, so she was a mess, and after, she wrote something. She woke up in a bathtub with a shaved head, or something.
So you went over there because somebody was stalking her in her hotel.
Yeah, I don't know if this is even the same time. This might have been a whole different time.
Yeah.
This was a long period of, a couple months, several months, where we would hang out.
Kind of like little blips of memories, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, but like I kept trying to figure out something she could do, to like help me out with something, but she didn't really know how to make any of the stuff that I needed. But but she was cool, and I liked having her around because she would write the stuff I said down all the time. And so I would be hilarious, and she would just be cracking up, pacing. I would be pacing. She would be sitting down and writing on her phone, right? That's what we did. We never hooked up. We kissed once. We hung out in a hot tub naked once or twice, but that's just normal. I don't do that anymore. But no, we didn't do anything.
Yeah. I'm usually banging the chicks I'm hanging out naked in a hot tub with.
Well, I wasn't naked, but she took her top off. She had boobs.
Okay. She showed her boobs.
I was like, thank you. I didn't touch them. I mean, it's not that I couldn't have. She would have loved that. I didn't do anything at all with her, but we kissed one time. It's beautiful. Anyways, so I went over to her house a couple times, and one of the times that I would go over there, this is the first time I was introduced to her home, right? And we go in, she has her friends come over. They're super nice. Everybody's super nice, fun. We play Skate 3 a lot. First time I ever played it. Loved it. We had so much fun. We were laughing the whole time. There's always weed. Everybody's always smoking. And I would smoke with her sometimes. So I'm playing Skate, and then I remember they started, talking about their activities on, the weekend or whatever. So it turns out all of them hang themselves from hooks from the roof in their meat.
Their vagina, their vagina meat?
Their back, their shoulders and their backs, like in the movie The Cell.
I thought you were hanging from their vaginas. I was like,
you would think that would be enough for me to be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm out. But no, I was like,
that's
okay. Yeah. Well, I guess sometimes you got to hang from the roof with the hooks.
Was she from a circus family or something?
She didn't do it. Her friends did it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not even mad at her. She's a mental thing, right? She's the one. She came over to my house. This was she comes over when I'm not home, and she.
So again, because it's hard to follow the story because
there's several people. There's
yeah.
I can't tell you who it was. I don't want to even say anything about it.
Yeah, but then it makes the stories hard to understand. You know, it's hard to understand them because they're all over the place.
No, they're not. They're very specific
for you because you know who you're talking.
So
about.
This is one.
Okay.
Here's a fun little fact. So this one, the one that I still, I don't hate or anything, but she's the one who wrote a blurb into like a text thing after waking up in a bathtub. Okay. And what I think happened is the other one, they're basically really, really best friends, close to best friends. Cause I introduced all the people. Right. And all she would do is go and meet all my friends all the time and talk smack about everybody. So they were like really close. And, oh my God, it's so much stress in this whole thing.
Yeah. Well, what about the bathtub thing? You're saying
the bathtub. So she wakes up in the bathtub, right?
Mm-hmm.
I find out, and I don't know when this was, but yeah, she wakes up in the bathtub, shaved her head. She had a breakdown or something.
When Britney Spears.
Yeah, I guess she was overheating, so she like shaved her head. Anyways, so at some other point, I don't know. I don't know how long these were apart, but she wasn't doing too good. At some other point, she comes over to my house, and this might have been around the same time, might have been a couple weeks later or something, or I don't know. Comes over to my house. I'm not home, right? But I see on my ring door that she's standing outside, basically staring at the door. I was like, I'm not there. So she stays there for hours. And she writes a note in crayon about how we're supposed to come to life, back to life as lions in love. And I still have that note. And she left it in my mailbox, but she sat there and wrote it and draw all these pictures and circles and stuff. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's a little
poor baby. She was like, something horrible was going through her life at the time. And she already had been through it a lot. She'd been through,
yeah,
I guess she was not on her medicine or something. Her mom called after she wrote this little blurb. I didn't ever read hers because I just don't want to read it because
yeah.
But I had people summarized it for me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I still care about this one, right? Because she's got a condition where she literally thinks things that are not real sometimes.
Is this another one of the women who made an accusation?
What do you mean another one? No. This is the same one. There's two.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
how many were 50. No.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even remember. That's what I'm saying.
There's a couple people that have. I mean,
Yeah.
this is what's insane about hanging out with women and not getting married.
Yeah,
is you hang out with them, and in their head, like you're saying, you kind of didn't go with them, so you kind of rejected them. And so I'm still friends with one, but this other one, this is an incredible story.
Okay, I'll shut up. Go ahead.
This is these unrelated. Okay, let's bounce off of these two people that are actually were staples in my life for a little bit, in some sense. Did I finish the story? Hooks, Meet Hooks, Skate 3.
I don't think you told us about the bathtub.
I couldn't even believe that was a real thing. Anyways.
Something about a bathtub. I don't know if you finished the bathtub stuff.
That's it. She woke up in a bathtub with her head shaved.
Okay. Yeah, you did. My bad.
She woke up in a bathtub.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know how she got there. She doesn't know any of this. She doesn't know anything, what the hell happened. She just said her head got too hot. This is, just her explaining it to me later. But her, same one. That's the one, mental problems one, right? She's the one who was pacing around my porch, drew pictures of the lion, wrote the note about the lion, right? And then later she comes over when I'm not home and gets into the house. I'm not sure how, but someone could have gave her the code because they knew that I knew her. I don't know. But so she comes into the house when I'm not home, and I get home, hours later or whatever. I walk into my house everything is destroyed in the house. Like not destroyed, but pulled out onto the floor out of every single drawer and cabinet and shelf in my house. And everywhere, the bathroom, everywhere. And it was all on the floor in like some circle, right? It looked like I don't know what it was. But so I asked her, I was like, is that a pattern? Sorry. I get home. The house is devastated. No one is in the house. I thought I got robbed, but nothing was taken. And so like, I'm just trying to imagine like what happened. Was I getting pranked? Literally, the prank show guys were like, oh, yo, you want to be in our prank movie? And I was like, no. And then this happens, right? So I'm like, you fuckers. I thought, maybe that this was part of that. I didn't know, but that crossed my mind. And then so I go and I call my buddy who's staying up at my other house, and my family's up there. And so I'm like, someone just broke into my house and took everything out of all my freaking stuff and put it on the floor. And he's like, she's here now. I was like, what? So she had gone up to the other place and started to do the same thing up there. And then they got her leave. So she comes back down while I'm on the phone with him. And like I'm talking to him, freaking out. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I walk outside. At some point, I walk outside and she's walking up with a globe and a knife in her hand, a little knife in her hand, like a glass globe, right? And I was like, this is not real. There's no way this is real. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And she just like said something ominous, like, I was like, I don't. So we go inside. I'm like, so you did this, huh? And, whatever she said. I'm like, why did you do this? Why did you put all my stuff on the floor? And I was like, is this a pattern? Like, what does it mean? She's like, I needed to show you that you are God. I was like, well, this doesn't help. And then, so we get to talking. I called my friends, everybody I could, including her friend who is evil. The evil one.
The Hollywood guy.
No. The girl.
Okay.
No, the evil girl.
Okay.
The one that always was evil, always talking smack about everybody.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And she manipulating my family, manipulating my friends, everything. Yeah. So she comes over. I call her. I'm like, yeah, come over. I don't know what the hell's going on. So I bring several of my buddies over. Two of my three buddies. And then one of my friends, his mom was schizophrenic. And so he's like, I've dealt with this before. So here's what we do. We have to play along. I was like, okay. So whatever she would do, we would kind of try to go along with it. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But she had a knife. She had the knife. And I was like, are you going to stab me? She's like, no. I'm going to reboot you. I'm like, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Because aliens sent her to reboot me so that we would come back to life as lions in love, literally.
Yeah,
right?
sounds like a complete psychotic break, huh?
I hope so. I hope it's not actually aliens actually sent her to reboot me. That would be worse. But the reason she had the knife in the first place is because she was taking everything out of the drawers and stuff. And then I had one of those metal men, the dude with the arms and the legs that has knives sticking out of him from the geek magazines. And so she goes up to it, and I guess she was like, it was hurting him. And I was like, thank you. Took all the knives out of him, laid on the floor, and then held on to the small one, right? So I didn't think she was really going to try to stab me. I was like, you understand, you can't just reboot somebody, right? So I was like, I mean, no, she wasn't being violent or anything. So,
well, they never are until they are.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to I wasn't going to turn my back on her, and I had friends that were coming over, and she was being more familiar, and they got the knife out of her hands eventually. So then I think Seth suggests that we go to the restaurant and try to eat some food there. She stayed in the mode. She was still broken down, right? So we go to this cafe kind of place. What was it? It's the Jewish place that closed down. I don't remember. Anyway, we go. I was not hungry at all. I don't think anybody was. And we sat around and just basically had absolute ridiculous conversation with her, just slowly and just petrified because we were like, didn't know what the hell's going on. Anyways, so yeah, so as soon as I guess that was over,
You have a little bit too much patience for mentally ill people, Toby.
I mean,
To
dude,
that
I haven't
level.
even begun. I haven't even begun to tell you everything. No, there's infinite things. I've been in many horrible situations.
That would have like
Tinder is a horrible place.
Yeah. See, just the story of her standing at your door, holding a knife and a globe or whatever. Like, I
but
would have
she-
not let her in at that point.
But she was, you know, we were like in the tribe, dude. She was in my tribe. I'm not gonna like let her. She was abandoned by her bit. She was robbed.
Yeah.
And got out of a relationship because I guess she was abusive.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that till later.
Did she get help?
I don't know. I don't keep tabs on these people.
Yeah. So it sounds
Even though
like
I care about it, I mean, I don't keep it.
she
I texted
needs
her
the
once
right
or something.
medication.
Huh?
She probably needs the right medication, you know?
I don't know, man. It's tough because, like, does that stuff even work? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay,
Some
so
people it does.
Are you getting bored?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So then we go to the cafe or whatever to see if she like kind of calms down, and it's not stopping. So they take her to the hospital to see, like, you know, maybe they'll know what's going on. Maybe they can like check her records or whatever. And so that's over. I wasn't in the car because she thought I was God. And then you have to separate from that.
Yeah.
And so then one of my friends took her to the hospital, tested her for drugs and stuff. And then, I mean, I don't know what happened, but I assume something happened, some sort of breakdown. I don't know, what it was. It could have just been, I have no idea. But it was a real breakdown. Never seen that before. It probably could have been way worse. But my buddy's mom, he went through that with her a lot. And he said it was like a nightmare all the time. It's like, that's rough.
Yeah.
But she'd never done this before. And I'd known her for years. We gone on trips together, stuff like that. Anyway, I know what that looks like now. I guess. Okay, so the cool story. This is the cool story. It's not cool. It's horrible. I'm not proud of it. But this chick, super hot, beautiful chick, super hot, super into me. She was talking to me and she was like, I really want to meet this girl. And I was like, okay. But the only way she'll meet me is if you're there. I'm like, what? And so it was a playmate and another chick in there. Super hot. Anyways, I'm horrible. I'm sorry. This is I was having fun. Anyways,
Are you saying you had a threesome with a playmate? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. You're saying that.
That's what it sounded like. You kind of. I mean, I'm trying to. It was a real quick little blip that came out, and I was like, "Is that what he's saying?" I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, dude.
We're hanging out, and we go. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
You're a
we
healthy
go
man.
to this hotel or something, and she like wanted to do Molly, and I was like, I had Adderall, right? I mean, I had Molly before. It's terrible. Don't do it. But it's terrible. It's not good. I mean, I don't know. I think the only thing that I don't really regret doing at all, for sure, drug wise, be mushrooms were the best. Acid was kind of cool. I did that once.
Yeah.
But it was like gross. It was cool. You get to watch the world wave at you, the plants and the trees. They're all like, hey, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. At the time, I was like, my life's over. My life's over. I'm going to do acid for the first time.
Yeah.
Because this is just, everything just happened, right? And this guy offers me some. I'm like, yeah, maybe let's see what happens. It's probably a terrible idea. Don't do that, by the way. My friend did that before, and he's like, it felt like I was in there for 7 years. I was like, good. That's how long I want to walk around and look at the grass. It was cool. Anyways,
I heard that with acid, man. 7 years. Yeah, I mean, you can get a bad hit or
7 weeks. You know, he just said some ridiculous amount of time, but but it sounded like it was a horror movie for him. It was terrible.
And that sounds like DMT. That type of.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about that. Yeah, I heard that you shouldn't do that one.
I talked to Joe Rogan. He knows all about it.
No, yeah, but does he do it?
Yeah, Joe's
No, he did it once.
No, Joe's done a lot of DMT. He was a big promoter of it. You remember the Spirit Molecule, that documentary that came out? Joe was talking about DMT real early on.
Yeah.
He's been a big DMT pusher.
My buddy that he's my best friend. We travel and stuff, go to places. He doesn't let me like do anything, crazy. So that's how I can go to Colombia and not get into trouble. But yeah, so he's like, yeah, don't do it. Don't do DMT because, and I don't know if this is true, but I think Joe Rogan might have said something like this too, but it's like the person guiding you on the trip has a lot of power.
Huh.
And you don't trust them. You don't know what they want. Like they might believe that you're evil because you have white DNA.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Joe's not going to Peru and doing ayahuasca ceremonies. He's just smoking fucking some synthetic DMT.
What's ayahuasca? Same thing. That's DMT, right?
Yeah, ayahuasca is a very long. When you do ayahuasca, that's hardcore.
That's why it's so many syllables.
People smoke DMT and they just go 10 minutes, then they're out, something like that. But yeah, usually it's all the people leading you are all it's in your head. There's no one really talking to you.
Alex Jones believes that they're gremlins in another dimension.
No. Yeah, he believes
they're gremlins.
It's
goblins.
It's Baphomet. It's all demons, and it's the same demons that convinced the Mayans to start, murdering everybody, sacrificing everybody to the gods. So yeah, that's what he thinks. It's all demons, basically.
Yeah. Well, so okay. So, anyways, so she wanted to do Molly, right? I had Adderall, and I was like, and I was gonna be like, oh, here's the Adderall. She was like, oh, I'll take it, right? So she takes an Adderall. So that's probably the worst thing I done is I gave her an Adderall instead of a Molly, and then later she tells everybody that I gave her Molly. No, I didn't. Idiot. It's
so
sad.
Now you're
it's
drugging
sad.
her with Molly.
It's so sad. It's so sad because she asked me, and at the time, this was a time when that guy this dealer dude, he would show up on my house with just stuff I didn't know what it was, and he would just leave it, right? So, and then charge me for it later.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then he wanted to go into business, and that's why I didn't cut him off. But then he did that one more time after that, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. So he would leave one time he left Coke, right? And it was and I don't buy that. I don't do that unless somebody has it. That was the one time that the guy brings it over. And yeah, it was I'd never seen it. It was a slab. It's like a concrete slab this bastard brought over. He's like, no, just leave it here. I'll do it. I'm like, you can't leave this with me, dude. I'm going to look at it and think about it, and it's going to be terrible. So that was a rough day.
Yeah.
That was a rough day because I did a little bit of that, and it was terrible. Anyways,
it's a Scarface amount of Coke.
So these two beautiful, wonderful ladies and us hung out and drank tea and watched television.
This is the ones you did Molly with.
I didn't do Molly with them.
Or they did Molly.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they didn't do Molly. What are you talking about?
What you just talked about? Somebody accused you of giving them Molly.
No, it was Adderall.
Adderall. I thought you said Molly.
Yeah, I said Molly. She asked me before, and I was like, oh yeah. I guess I just didn't really listen, and so I didn't, have any.
But then she accused you of dosing her with Molly.
Not dosing her. I think just giving it to her.
Just getting her high because you wanted to take advantage of her.
Right. Well, yeah, but she wanted to take advantage of me. She said that she wanted to meet with and the girl wanted to bang her, and she wanted to make it happen, and she's cool. It's I guess I could talk about her. I don't think she would care, but it's Tara. She's married now. Maybe I shouldn't talk about her. Actually,
congratulations, Tara.
Sorry, I won't finish that.
People are users, bro. You're seeing it as relationships and shit, but again, you're not the normal dude at that point in time. People see you as a way to like gain something in their lives. They can use you to springboard off of.
No,
Me
I know,
too.
but
Everybody's going
she
massively
was,
viral and
but she
becoming
had an
famous.
abusive husband. She divorced her abusive husband. She wanted to escape from it, and
But did she, or was that just another bullshit story she made up like she did about you?
no, we hooked up, and it was like she was not there.
You could tell. So she was like a
Something
abused.
had happened, and I was like,
You could see the abuse.
"You okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the abuse was.
She was
before-
so
yeah.
cool too. She was so cool, and that's why, oh, dude. There's so much stuff I shouldn't even say because it's like could
Yeah.
destroy big ass people.
What
And
I'm saying is,
I
like,
would never do that.
when you're that, when you're somebody that everybody sees as a meal ticket. It's a
Well,
dangerous space to be in.
So it was a great place until I guess I guess what happened. So there was like this event of, I mean, first of all, you shouldn't be like, the whole partying thing seems like it's a great idea and it'll always be awesome.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not fulfilling at all.
Yeah.
And then it's like you have too much stuff everywhere, and it's like really frustrating. But yeah, when I first found out that someone lied to me, that was that I like trusted in the circle, I stopped trusting everybody, and then I started second guessing everything. And I think that was the Adderall. So Adderall made me super
paranoid,
calculating, and I'm like, and I started to get really suspicious, and it was okay. It wasn't even like something it wasn't something that I felt like benefited me at all.
Yeah.
It just, I was doing it because it did make me feel a little more alert in a weird, different way, but it ruined my creativity. So it was terrible, and it made me paranoid. And I would do too much of it too, because when there's like, I would do like 60 milligrams was my prescription, and then and that's already too much. But I would, sometimes I would do like 4 or 50 in a day. No, no, but literally,
I've never done Adderall.
You haven't?
No, never done it.
You
I'd
gotta
like to do
try
it.
it.
Yeah, I'd like to do it, but I might like it too much and then go.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's why it's like, I get the point that things being legal would be nice, but if it was legal, I wouldn't go out and buy it. I never went out and bought anything. People would just bring it to me, and then this guy was like, "Oh yeah, well that's my thing. I do that. That's $700 actually. I left it at your house." I'm like,
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, it sounds like
he's like, no, just take it back. He's like, I can't make it back out there till March. Like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Shit. Anyways.
Yeah, that's the shit that happens, man. People think you got a lot of money. They're gonna take advantage,
Yeah, well, money is a weird thing now. Now it's like a lot of my friends have the whole Bitcoin thing because they knew about it before it was going to happen. Because
I wish I would have bought some Bitcoin, bro.
Me
I
too.
was there when it was nothing, but I just always thought it was stupid.
Yeah, I was like, I want a bit of a coin. I want a whole coin. I want multiple coins would be better. A bit, but some of my friends, they read the white paper and they understood early on that it was a change needed to happen, and it's just like clockwork. You can predict that something was going to happen, and that was the one that I guess was gravitated to. And then there's also the Ethereum guy. Those guys became these like titans in the whole thing, and then you're like, are they going to die? And then we got Trump got our Ross out of prison. He was in prison for 170 years, and Ross got him out like he said he would. Trump got him out, and he did Silk Road. He made Silk Road. I don't know him, but I was friends with his mom. Super nice, wonderful lady, and what a trooper to have.
Were you guys in the same neighborhood or something? Did you grow up in the same?
Friends of friends. Friends of friends that were all in the Bitcoin stuff.
Yeah.
So anyways, she never knew if she would ever see him again, but Trump gets elected, and all of a sudden she knew because Trump was going to be the Bitcoin guy. So let him out the Dread Pirate Robert, which I tweeted at him the day he got out, which is his mom was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "That's hilarious. He's the Dread Pirate Robert. It's cool."
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Trump got all the libertarians to vote for him, and then now they all turned on him already. But he got the vote.
Yeah,
everybody's
politics
mad now.
sucks.
How do you feel about Trump? Are you pissed off? Everybody seems to be mad at Trump right now.
I'm not wasting. I don't waste energy on being pissed off at a politician or not. I mean, Biden was so upsetting because he would say stuff. You're all gonna die unless you get the shot. And you're like,
yeah,
you don't say a lot. That's what you say. Trump says a lot. You know, you can lose. You know, he says so much stuff.
He does.
And he'll sprinkle it with stuff. You're like, nah, that's nice.
It's a little much sometimes, though.
It's like a nice little flower. You know, bunch of shit. No, I don't know. He's why are they mad? Why are they mad at him?
The Epstein files.
Oh, no, I think
Iran as well.
I don't know enough about it. I mean, that would be a thing I'd have to really form an opinion about anything.
Yeah, I just saw something about that.
I need the information to form an opinion. Yeah. And even when I do form an opinion, my mind can be changed because, you know, I've seen like it, you know, it's very common for people to jump on trains.
Well, everything's about angering you. Like it's all the lowest like hanging fruit is just like piss everybody off. So however I can make something fucking seem so bad that it pisses people off, and then because
they don't have them Christian values. People treat these arguments like they're at war and they're trying to destroy their soul and their family. Instead of being like, yeah, man, I hope we can talk after this. I hope stuff works out for I hope you're right if you do win. I hope who's right, and the good side should be the one that wins.
Yeah.
And once I figure out I'm on the bad side in some way, I'm like, well, all right, change my mind. I don't care.
Yeah. I just want a government that actually cares about doing something for the people. Because it doesn't care.
That's what it felt like with Trump.
Democrat or Republican. Yeah, Trump. I feel like we're getting more for what I care about.
Trump was like, buy Intel. And this is a week after I told everyone to buy Intel. He's like, buy Intel. I got some Intel. And it doubled right away. And I was like,
well, good investments, bro. Yeah. All right, bro. Well, this is going on. I don't want to keep you too long. We already were going on 2.5 hours. It's been fun.
I got way more stories, but we can do someday.
Well, I'd like to. I mean,
I know.
If it's something you want to talk about, I know it's very.
I love talking about it.
It's a sensitive subject for you. You know what I mean? I didn't even want to bring it up because
I love it. What's wrong with that? It's cool.
No, I mean talking about the whole meet because to me, what you went.
I think it's the most important thing in the world. Is
what you went through about it.
I think people should learn how to avoid these things.
Yeah, what you went through, I think, was pretty fucked up. It was a little bit of a witch hunt. You know, that a lot of dudes went through.
I'll never be through it because there's nothing I can really do.
It follows you.
Unless I become president.
I think right now it is broken down politically. Like, I don't think there's people on the right who give a fuck about any of that shit. But the people on the left who don't like you because here's
the thing about the big Hollywood guy, right? So he did this stuff to my girlfriend and the password, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the end of that story. She gives him the password to get into his party. And that was the word that he said to her when he did that to bend her over the counter. It was, a nightmare. She was crying, telling me about it. Why are we at his party? Why are we at his birthday party giving him a password? So I'm like, why did we go to his party? He's like, he throws great parties. So he did this to you and you still go to his party?
Because there's still some clout there.
Because there's still some clout. He throws cool parties.
And then when you got
then the same thing happens to all his friends. All her friends.
Because then once the opportunity there was to get more clout by Me Tooing these motherfuckers, they took that route.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with what happened in this thing, but I know for a fact there was an incentivizing of it because women that would have a Me Too story would go massively viral and then they'd get followers. And now they had a voice, they had a following off of the Me Too movement, which most of them are probably their followers. Yeah, it's like a weird phase of a stock market.
Yeah, but like a lot of them jumped on it. Like, oh, here's my chance,
Only they're worse than stockbrokers.
Yeah, but this is the ugly truth of like clout chasing, people that are just clout chasing for fame, bro. That's why it's
Well, here's-
sad. It's sad when you see super famous people just completely disconnect and have no friends anymore. But they kind of do that because everybody's just trying to grab and take.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Or use
So check
you.
this out. This is terrifying, but it's not. I'm not confirming that it's really a thing. But the bad guy,
The Hollywood guy.
yeah.
That could be
You'll never. He's
James
not in,
Kovac, Ben Affleck, Bill O'Reilly, or
he's
Harvey
not-
Weinstein.
No, he's not. No. You're not going to guess him.
None of those names are the guy. Just FYI.
But I don't want to tell you who it is because
I know.
I really like. He's
You really
some
like
good
the guy?
stuff. No, I liked the stuff. It was like brilliant.
The work he's done.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's done
So
good
I don't want
work.
to ruin it for you.
Steven Spielberg.
There he is. No.
That is. It is. Yeah, it's Steven Spielberg. No, I'm just kidding.
So anyways,
Definitely not. Definitely not.
So a friend of mine witnessed him, whatever you call it,
Sexual.
R-word.
Yeah.
This lady witnessed it happen, right? And she was my friend too. And but she told me that she had seen it way later after his things came out. She watched it happen, right? She didn't watch it happen. She saw it happen, or she walked in on it or something like that, but she didn't like watch it. But she saw it and she was like, this chick's passed out. And so he like goes upon her and whatnot. Anyways, so she like pieces out and doesn't report it, but she was positive. I mean, that's what she said. Take this all with a grain of shit. But then she disappears and never comes back again.
The woman that was R-worded?
The witness.
Oh, the witness that saw it.
Yeah. That was my friend.
Disappeared off the face of the earth, or
a couple of years ago. I don't know. Gone. No, this whole social media all deleted everything. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell that means, but that scared the hell out of me. I'm like, oh, dude, this guy's legit. That's why.
You're not going to say his name.
No. I'm not afraid of that. But that did actually make me think like, oh, hold on. If this is actually real.
So this guy, he's already had public accusations. So he's already.
I was told. I have never looked it up. I'm not interested in looking it up because it makes me relive all that shit.
Yeah, because there is a responsibility like to name people like this so they have some sort of justice brought upon them.
I can't trust the words of any of these people that told me about him.
So a lot of it's hearsay.
They could all be lying to me.
He could have been.
I'm not a judge. I'm not the justice.
Just like everybody else.
What's that?
I could have been part of the more of the Me Too hysteria. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know, dude. It's tough when you're going on just what people say.
But if I had to bet, I'd say 100% he definitely did it.
Okay, well, never mind then.
But that's just how I would bet. But I still don't know.
So it wasn't Ben Affleck.
No.
Okay.
It was Fred. No.
Fred Armisen?
No, just some random name.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. That sounds crazy. California's crazy. I'm just a little old boy from Texas, from small town Texas. I don't know shit about California.
I'm an old boy from Florida.
But even small town Texas, what I learned when I got older, I'd say into my 30s, was like all the friends that I grew up with that I thought like it meant something, our bonds, and that we had each other's back. It did not.
Usually that's the case.
Yeah.
But later, maybe they'll come back or not. People are they're not angels.
There are very few people out there that are not users and trying to use everybody around them. It's a very slim, tiny minority of people that are not like that. And that's just life, unfortunately, dude.
I think you have to go through something horrible to wake up, maybe.
I think you have to actually have a good head on your shoulders and have a good self of
but what's that mean?
You got to have good self-belief to where you feel like you can be successful without having to play all the little bullshit games of backstabbing and lying to get ahead. A lot of people
they can't. A lot of them can't. That's why they do it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not enough.
A lot of jealousy.
It's really just lack of effort. I mean, the persistence. Calvin Coolidge, persistence. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence.
Yeah,
this is what the best quote ever.
No one teaches them that part. Everybody just watches the movies and go like, "Oh, he just became famous overnight." he was walking and somebody discovered him, and now he's famous. And it's like,
What do you mean? What used to happen?
No, people have this false idea
Oh.
of what it takes to become successful like that. They think it just happens overnight, and it's not
Yeah,
years and
well,
years and years of hard work.
It can, but a lot of times that's through like
Yeah,
taking
even-
advantage of the
Yeah, but even then,
of
usually,
how humans gravitate towards tragedy and harmful things.
Okay,
So people
well-
take advantage of that. Like, let's say, cruel pranksters. Pranks can be fun, but there's like cruelty involved. People can't look away. That kind of stuff. That stuff is disgusting. Anything
Yeah.
like that is disgusting to me. I mean, drama is important.
everything's
So it's-
changed too.
Drama is kind of important, but when the whole stuff was happening to me, I was like, I can't believe this, and you're all disgusting. Like people that I was talking to, that like it just blew my mind. Like some of my friends, oh my god, no, not friends, they're Canadians, but dirty Canadians. No, I love them; they were great. But
Yeah.
this guy just said something. He was like, "Well, if you did something, I hope you get what's coming to you." I'm like, "Fuck you, asshole." No
No.
shit.
Mhm.
What kind of a thing is that to say to your friend? What a fucking Canadian. That's a Canadian thing
Yeah.
to say. Well, if you did something, I hope you serve it. But what? No.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
well,
don't
people-
say that. You think it. You don't say it to your buddy. You say like, bro, I got a beer. And I mean, maybe you did something, but you want a beer for the last minute of your freedom? Fucking idiot. It's fucking Canadians. And just in case
Yeah.
anyone's listening,
people are afraid of getting canceled too, bro.
I sure hope you get what's
Because
coming
that's,
to you.
that's what it ends up being. It's like, okay, this guy did something, maybe he did or didn't, but people believe he did, and he gets canceled. And now if I don't condemn him and like throw him under the bus, then I can
Who,
go
your
get
friend?
canceled too. No, that's how
Yeah.
people think. Yeah, they're worried of getting brought down.
If my friend did something, I would assume he didn't
Yeah.
until the judge solved it. And I wouldn't be like, bro,
Yeah, you do want
you
to see
make
some
me
evidence.
sick. I
Yeah.
can't believe
Unless you have a
oh,
crazy
I
friend. who-
trusted you all these years.
That's the sad part. There are people who you think are normal, and you don't know. Everybody's got a dark side to them that we don't really get to see, And most people are capable.
Every one of
doing
us is capable of murder,
terrible.
or else
shit,
we would not
exactly.
be here.
Yeah.
You have to be able to kill another person for
Well-
fun on the weekend.
Let's try not to, though, Toby. Let's try
No,
not
but
to.
I think I like to think that unfortunately, we're the cream of the crop.
No, Toby.
We're the end result of our weird Darwin selection. And yeah, it's been going downhill for a little bit, so I hope we fix it.
Yeah, we should be, but we've kind of fucked everything up with society, and we're just a bunch of pussies that are spoiled rotten.
What do you want to do? Move somewhere else, like Colombia?
No, I mean, we just have to have hard times. It's that lame ass cheesy saying of like hard times create strong men and good times create weak men. It's pretty fucking true. Because
Yeah.
as much as we complain, we are a nation of spoiled fat fucks.
Sure, that's a positive way to look at it.
Yeah.
because there's an end of that, and it's
Yeah.
true, and it does go in cycles. And this next cycle is going to involve some weird next level stuff we'd never even imagined. But
Yeah,
humanity will still
we're
survive, even
gonna-
if all the whites are exterminated. The Asians will be having a good time. Everyone else will be having a good time.
We are alive at a very interesting time to witness some very interesting shit because things are about to change in dramatic ways. They have been my entire life. Like the world I grew up in, people used to for hundreds of years have basically the same world. You know
I
what mean?
hope that when we
Everything
die,
is
we just
constant
come back
change.
to life in 1980 something.
Yeah,
That'd be so cool.
Yeah,
Just redo that. That's the loop I think I would pick. That's got to be the coolest time to be alive.
the 50s, dude. I'd like to late
that would be
40s, early 50s. Get
Yeah.
it start a rock and roll band.
I wonder if it's all cool. I wonder if we're all the same soul. I'm not going to go into these.
Yeah, I don't know.
These are Ian Crossland
Yeah,
discussions. If he was
We
here,
need Ian for that type
if
of
he
shit.
was here we go.
But yeah, one of these days, bro, if you want to, we can talk about this shit, but like in a more organized, structured way.
Yeah. If there's anything I can bring to it, I mean,
Yeah,
I
if you want to tell you, because I think you do need to tell your story.
did.
'Cause I mean,
But yeah, I
in
can
a-
tell more of it.
in a better way. Like
It's literally
okay,
the
because,
problem
like,
with me telling it is I tell it in a way it's like it was fun. That's not how you're
Yeah.
supposed to look at it.
No,
But it
but I
was
mean,
fun.
like addressing each accusation and being like, this accusation, here's what
Mm.
really happened. Here's my
Well, this
point of
this
view.
one never even happened out in the public because she just said it to me in person, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Are you crazy?" No, this is there's a lot of crazy people out there, but I went to the movies with this chick, and she drinks this thing and threw up,
Yeah.
and she's like, "What did you put into that?" I'm like, "Oh my god, you idiot!"
Yeah.
She drank a friggin' thing, massive thing at the rodeo thing. We,
And she
you know,
thought you liked her.
we're still friends, but the next day she like suggested it to her friend. She's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Dude, I'm your friend still." I'm like, and yeah, okay, I do burn bridges now with people that I think are intentionally evil, but you could also burn them with people that are ignorant. You should to protect your family, but people just saying something careless.
Women are, you got to be careful around women too, Toby. I hope. I'm sure you're living.
I'm on a thing.
We'll end it here real quick for you, but yeah, you should be careful with women, Toby. Okay.
No.
Be
No,
careful.
I am.
Be super careful.
No, I am.
Nothing will ruin a life more than.
No, I'm not even interested in that. I
crazy.
mean, that's always been like a, well, I like making people happy. So I thought that that's what I was doing. And you're not doing that.
Yeah.
But by hanging out with people that are ladies, there's that, you can do it. But I used to think like, oh yeah, it's the same exact thing.
You just have to be. You have to be very careful, dude, and you have to really be picky. You know, you can't just let any random bitch.
It doesn't mean anything to me. People have amazing disguises that you have not seen. I have
Yeah.
not. I'm blown away every time. That's why I'm saying I can't, make these 100%. I can't really be 100% about anything that I hear from somebody. But like people they'll blow me away like this. I mean, anyways, I literally will keep going with examples of everything.
Well, let's do it again some other time, bro.
All right, bro.
Good night. Have a good night, bro. Thank you for coming
cool.
on.
Good
Have a
talking to you.
everybody say goodbye. Go follow Toby at Tobuscus, at Toby Turner.
Sweet.
Any other places? Anything else you want to shout out, brother?
Not yet.
Not yet. You working on some big stuff?
I'm working on some stuff. I mean, nothing crazy.
Cool. I can't wait to see it, man.
Cool.
All right, bro.
All right, have
a
fun.
good night. Thank you, Toby.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for watching the show. We'll be back with the regular edition of the show. Just every now and then we have a guest, and Toby is a hard to wrangle guest, so I might have ideas for the stuff I want to talk about. And yeah, with Toby, you just kind of gotta ride the snake. you gotta go wherever he goes, and yeah. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Much love.